welcome everyone back to Spiral City Chronicles Plus Arms. We are on round 13 to 20. We currently have leading our pack Trinity with 70 gold pieces, actually the furthest on the board in terms of getting to the spiral, and number of victories. Yeah, also leading in the number of victories is Nico. Well, uh, starting off on our round 13, a fair reminder to everybody, uh, there's still there's still two more turns left for 50% discounts for any items in the stores that you may come across. And all the blue tiles give a plus 5 to their gold. So instead of just being, no, sorry, not plus 5. Uh, all the all gold spots are 10 instead of their usual 5 until the end of this effect, which is in two more turns. That doesn't bother you over here, Nico, because you still get what's it called, 20 gold pieces moving around.
Nico!
The spiral has a lot of money.
Nico, it's your cousin.
Everyone
Nico, this
moves
is your
around rolling
cuz.
a 1d6. Oh, no, sorry.
Uh,
There's not
okay.
everyone. Sorry, no. Nico rolls a 1d6 to move, and because he's at the spire, and everyone else uses 1d20. No, sorry, no, 1d10 to move because they're moving with base move at 1d10. Nico, go ahead and roll us a 1d6. Party old dice over here for you. Dun, dun, dun.
First try, baby. Shit.
3. Right over here. You're on the blue team, and you gain 20 gold pieces. Bing, ding, 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 ding. Okay, next player to
Yippee.
go is Steinrich. Go ahead and grab yourself
Alright.
that die 1d10, which is this one.
Got it. And then shove it in the dice tower. It went in.
And it dropped to 3.
Okay,
where are
that was
you?
3.
You're over here in East Bay.
Right, cause
At
I went to
Dockside.
Dockside at the end of the last session.
You didn't have an event go on, right?
I don't think so. I
No,
know
not
we got out of the hospital, then we went to Dockside.
Yeah, no, I just think you just stopped
Can
by.
I move over here?
Back over? No, you'll need to. Well, you can because you can slide 1, 2, and then 3, or 3 or 3.
Oh. Remind me, what are these spaces do again? The question mark here?
Blue or red ones are anima. Blue is for a positive anima player event, and then red is for a negative player anima event.
And this one?
That's a shop.
Alright, put me over here.
Okay. I'm gonna draw your attention back over to the tower. And so this red dice is going to be your tennis place, and this other one is going to be your ones place.
Oh,
So you're rolling a
I'll be right back.
1d100.
I gotta look dogs up.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm.
So you want me to roll them both at once?
I'll tell attention what's going on.
Uh, 74. Okay. Give me 1 second. Because I had to refer to a chart that I've written.
How would you roll 100 from those two die, by the way? Two
One
dice, I
d10 on
mean.
one dice is 1d10 and the other is the tens place. The red one that I had was the tens place, so it rolled a 7, meaning 70, and then the other one rolled a 4, meaning 4, 74.
Gotcha.
Oh, shit.
Well, that sounds concerning. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
since I'm on blue
I just
space, I'm gonna
forgot.
get 10
I just
gold.
forgot that all my notes that for this shit was on my old laptop that crashed and is dead. Cool. There goes all my stand powers and anima powers there too.
Oh
Lesson
no.
learned. Lesson learned. Don't write on Notepad. Save it on my OneNote. Yikes. Ha.
Well, it's a good thing we're not. It's a good thing we're
No,
not
that also.
speeding
That's
past.
also.
Well,
That's also. No, that's also like the rest of what was supposed to happen over here for Nico too. Like I had my whole guide. I thought it was. I should have double checked.
You still have your old laptop?
No, it's you can access it. It crashed. It burned. It's dead. I still have the pieces. It's just you're not gonna be able to harvest anything from it.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm trying to think how I can salvage this because I don't want to improvise the rest. I had anima users ready. Shit.
Well, I did say I want revenge against that one Kaiba motherfucker. If that
Yeah, and
helps
now his
anything.
his name is now gone. I've written his power and everything. I can't remember at the top of my head. I had like over 80 of those guys ready for this. I assumed I could get my access to that information. Oh, I'll check one other note sections that I have. How aren't you connected to this? Okay, I know another way to access those notes. But this is 21st century issues, I swear.
we're living in a 24th century. Something, something, something.
Doing something mean to it.
Doing something to it.
Also, I am here. I was just petting my cat because she's a needy bitch.
I want to pet the
My-
cat.
My response to losing the stuff that's down my pathway is fuck it, we ball.
A little hard to ball. Like I said, I didn't want to improvise. Okay. Sorry, I'm just looking over
Very
anywhere else I
specific
can find.
things.
Balling,
It was
but at
not-
what cost?
It's not even just about balling, right? It's more like I had anima powers and anima users for all of you guys to meet. Like Violet Hill, the one user you met, I remember her power, and the person you met, Evie Lion. Sorry, Lion. But I can't remember the Seto Kaiba looking motherfucker's anima power. Damn it. This is what happens when I didn't have my notes on the right place. Okay. At least I can learn from that. I'm not too frustrated at that. I'm just trying to think what we can do then. I mean, at least to salvage things. Okay, I think I know what I want to do. Because all the mini games are basically inert, I am going to give a consolation prize to everybody. I'll figure the details of that later. The idea of the package will be like some gold, a level up to a perk. Of course, if you have plot-related perks and you can't level up anything, any skill at the current moment, then you can just bank that as a skill point for later. And I'm not gonna give a level up over this, but definitely a skill point's fine. And of course, whatever you've already earned and what I was planning to give out, because at least I also remember the rewards. What we will do in compensation is a special set of role playing involving the cast. So at least we can salvage something from this day. I apologize for the
Gotcha.
inconvenience. Had I recognized that I was missing this content, I would have written, or at least try to fix it, like get it ready for you guys. But I honestly don't want to try to half-ass at that level of effort. What I am trying to do though is like mitigate the frustration I'm feeling by trying to control the elements I can in this situation, which is, well, you guys are still here. All you still want to continue to, role play and at least continue with Spiral City, and I can at least manage that,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, I don't speak for everyone, obviously, but as far as I'm concerned, dog, don't even sweat it. We're here to have a good time, you know.
Of course.
If you had never said anything, we would have never even knew that you were missing stuff. It's all the same
That,
to us.
well, absolutely, and I get that. I hold myself to a level of accountability that I want to be on that level honest. Obviously, I could have just continued as is without you guys ever knowing, but I felt really proud with the things I've written, and I don't really want to stray that course. And it sucks I can't remember all the bits and details because, well, life happens. I'm depressed and etc. etc.
And
So
your laptop blew up.
yeah,
You know what I
All I
mean?
would know is Carlos is a bitch.
that's still a thing in play too. You can't get away from that fate, Lance.
Yeah. It's just like, god damn, that meme is gonna happen to Lance. The fucking Tony Hawk memes. Oh, you, I, we thought that when someone put their name as Lancelot McKinley, they were just making a prank. Okay, so what happened to my name on my rental car? Oh, we deleted it.
You're Lancelot
Lance is
McKinley? Yes. Why?
Lance is existential nightmare. Wow, that's that bag has Lance. How do you think Lance? What do you think Lance is doing right now? I think he's doing fine. God, it's like Tony Hawk's existential nightmare. It's just,
Sure, if Evie's around.
yeah, he said he was walking his dog. We just hard cut to all of us and like Lance like, wow guys, look at all the cool prizes we got. Oh, so turns out my father got kidnapped.
Womp womp.
Damn.
Did you just,
Yeah, I did.
you know, Nico? You know, Nico, you're like the new kid in the block. I was trying to be nice, you know. I don't appreciate that.
That's what I wanted. You're the new kid on the block. Know your place.
Hey, I didn't say that. The dungeon master said it.
No, how will I Mario Party now? Wah!
It's Wall Oval.
It's Joker.
It's Jover. I'm just waiting for Eves to come back and then I'll.
I saw a funny meme today. I'm gonna share it with the class. It was the text was frogs 0.01 seconds after being exposed to tap water, and then it was from American Idiot, just maybe I'm the faggot, and then it cut off. It was such a fucking
Maybe I'm the
dude,
faggot.
it was such an esoteric Alex Jones shit post. I
Oh
it
God.
tickled me. The chemicals in the water turning the frickin' frogs gay.
You can never really go wrong, except for those who go take it a step further.
That
He's
reminds
bluffing.
Plus Arms. Mario Party soon. I am ready for that game.
You mean Mario, Jubilee? Jubilee?
Jamboree.
Thank you, Jamboree.
Dungeon, I know you subtracted the 20 from me because
did.
my turn was gone, but
Yes.
it was really funny the timing because it just felt like you took it away because I made the joke.
I won't
Speaking
answer
of-
these.
Say,
I
let me
won't
know,
answer these
Oh.
allegations.
Don't I get 10 plus gold coins?
Huh?
uh,
I landed on the blue space. Do I get 10?
No.
Ten
there's
coins or no?
I wasn't handing out rewards any more
No
gold
more
pieces because, well, I had to stop it. Hold
Oh.
stop it because
Okay. Gotcha. Don't make me then.
consider yourself minded.
okay. I'll just I'll post it here and in the rewards section. Nope. That doesn't work like that. Okay. Where it does work, I'll swap the song around. Earnable feats reward page. Oh, god damn it. There we go. And I also put it in the game chat as well, so you guys can see it both places.
Hey, you know what?
That's,
You have
that's how
80
much you
grand,
earn.
man.
That's how much you earn from plus arms. That's not the only thing you're earning. Again, you're also earning a free plus skill point. And anything else you had earned during the event.
Yippee!
Yeah.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Sorry, I
It's time
took
to
so
kill
long.
Toad.
I accidentally
No, they think they killed
accidentally
Toad.
triggered a dog's PTSD.
Oh no.
We're watching my aunt's dogs, and one of them was rescued from a puppy mill, and she's grown really, really attached to her sister. I called them upstairs to go outside. She didn't see that her sister ran upstairs and was let in, and it triggered her PTSD, thinking she was back at the puppy mill.
Oh no, poor baby.
Unfortunate.
We had to so we had to let the other dog in, even though she wasn't finished using the restroom, have her go downstairs and basically show her that she was still there, wait a few minutes till the other one calmed down, and then we were able to take both of them upstairs to go to the bathroom. And if you're
Well, I
wondering
hope-
why the dogs are locked in the basement, is because we live on a bi-level. And they choose to stay down there.
I was just gonna say, don't add the gold just yet to your character sheet.
Wait, is plus arms over?
I don't have all the info. Unfortunately, I don't want to like play it off the seams of my curtails over here. I had a lot of notes for how the game was gonna go for. So, because I lost it on the old laptop, I was gonna take it a series of light roleplay here for tonight and hand off rewards as Hey, sorry that I couldn't complete it.
All right, so finally, Lance, you and me, one-on-one, Boulevard. Let's go. Come on.
Are you insane?
Yes.
So
Well, first and foremost,
canonically speaking, what ends up happening is as while you guys are in the middle of plus arms, right? You see that the world, the fake world that is around you, begins to slowly seems to copper and iron. The wind isn't blowing anymore, and everything kind of feels like it's just stopped. Lance, that old influence that was there previously, that's starting to bother you again. Edmund, you still have the All Eyes plushie, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know you're not in your corporeal form because you're in plus arms. This space that you guys are in, it's not really plus arms anymore. Your physical forms have reappeared. The influence
what the?
of what's it called? Game Master's power seems to be waning all around you, and the reality bending of which it was able to do so, the floating hands that is. Master seems to be waning. You've already regained your physical corporeal forms, as well as your equipment as normal. In this space that you're in, it's still you guys are still in Spiral City, but you're just hovering over the district that you were playing around. Uh, Instead of being in your individual districts, though, you are hovering over a platform that represents the spire. Is a large circular plate. If you look down to look at it, it is an image of the spiral's iconology, a large column that has a spiral in the center of it like an eye. As you're standing on this platform now, removed from the game board, Show Master's hands hover over you guys within the floating disc that you appeared on. Wait, there's something real dark around here than the last time I've been around Spiral City, says Showmaster. I I didn't think it would be this corrupt. This is the floating hands talking to
So,
the group.
Master, what's going
Oh,
on?
All around you is this like a the stillness, uh, taste of copper. If there were birds, they would no longer be going, and there's no sense of movement all around anywhere around you anymore. The game board's gone.
that's a bummer. I was just about to get out of West Bay, and so someone pushed me back in there. What the hell is going on, floating pale hands? Why the hell is he? Why did the board disappear? And why does it taste like copper? Why does it feel like my brother's around?
Wait, hold on. If we go back to normal, does that mean that Nico is meeting everybody for the first time? Like their
Yeah,
true physical forms?
yep. You guys are able to see each other's physical forms. It's the first time Nico's seeing the group, and you guys are seeing
Oh
Nico.
no!
That's
Lance like, oh no! Oh no! My anonymity, it's gone.
You know my
Do
true
we still
identity.
have our anima manifested or no?
No, we're human. We're physically standing in front of each, like around each other. So like, if you remember like Mighty Moving Power Rangers scene when they were all like standing around, and then once the moment they had like the Power Ranger outfits, and then suddenly they start waiting, and then back to normal.
It's
It's like
more
that
like
scene.
it's more
Wait,
like you guys are you guys are standing on top of a pedestal, a circular pedestal dialis, and it has the image on the front of its face as the spiral's icon. You are in your physical bodies. You are able to manifest your anima powers here. This is a this isn't supposed to be though. Like all of you understand that you're supposed to be using your anima powers in this space, but something's wrong with Showmaster. And Showmaster replies to Lance's inquiry, I I I'm feeling my power waning. Something's
Oh,
wrong.
oh no, this hookup was supposed to be anonymous.
Hey, you took my joke because I already said like, oh no, my anonymity. I don't like the sound of it. Lance is slowly putting his hand to his head. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. 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 Because whenever people say that to me, shit happens.
Senator gets into fighting stance. All right, what's causing this?
Oh yeah, look, if the problem could be solved with us punching something, you think Game Master would have handled it by now then?
Not a fighter, responds Game Master. The Show Master.
Showmaster, you literally can snap your fingers and cause stuff to happen. How do you not a fighter? Unless you're one of those pacifists. Ugh.
I smell a heavy Go ahead.
Oh, what's it called? Showmaster just flicks his middle finger. No, it's middle finger. I'm not a fighter. I'm a Showmaster. I'm a gamesman. No, now the stakes are really high. He thinks like it starts to like swim his hands around.
But are you a lover?
What?
I know
I'm
I am,
confused.
and a fighter.
No, I don't mean that as I'm trying to hit on you, Showmaster. I mean you're not a fighter,
No, I'm not.
but so you really care about people just in your own little game master way.
Right? He looks real. It. The hands are like rubbing each other. What? No, I'm like. I can't get into it right now with you. All right. My whole thing is games. I do games. I
Your
don't do
flavor of
fighting.
autism is being a gamesman.
What's that? What does
Dot,
autism taste
dot,
like?
dot, like triple epaulettes above his head. What?
Lance would look over. What does it taste like?
What does it
I'm sorry,
taste like?
I may have a 12 in intelligence, but I got a 0 in wisdom.
Yeah, you and me both, buddy. I want $15 so far.
You've lost $50 so far.
Showmaster,
I'm
Oh,
listening.
I I sense the presence of some basic bitches nearby.
No, it's not circular as I wanted, but
You'll have to do.
see.
I'm talking like the basic of bitches. The type of people that want to destroy the cosmos.
Oh.
Oh, you mean him?
And as you
Edmund.
mention the words him in this negative light, Lance, the winds begin to pick up
No, Game
once more.
Master, come back. I'm sorry. I like you.
The 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 taste of copper gets magnified into this sulfuric paste that's hard on the tongue. It doesn't leave, yeah, it leaves a terrible aftertaste, honestly. It just hangs there like tar. And the wind begins to pick up. It begins this first screeching sound, and then it gets louder and louder. And as it does, it begins to mess with the coloring that is Showmaster's white gloved gauntlet. It begins to mess with the different colors of black and purple. Blood begins to come down
Uh,
its cuffers. Showmaster's fingers begin to writhe. One second, guys.
You know, I feel like somehow I jinxed this. I know I didn't say anything that would have led this to being jinxed, but somehow, some way, I jinxed this. Says Lance. Oh, hey, Nika, how does like deal with existential crisis with powers beyond your mortal comprehension?
Nico just looks like he has a headache.
Ah, you're Nico's first time. If I had a camera right now, just like looking around. If I had a camera right now, I'd take a picture of this. Oh
We
man, you're
have
doing
Nico
that same.
react to the other players. Now he's seeing for the first time. Huh? So that's how you look. What you look like, Nico.
Yeah, I thought you would be
Nico,
taller.
Nico, as he looks up at fucking Lance and Seinrich,
I thought he'd be taller. Not gonna lie.
I, I'm not. You, he kind of like he's not sure what to like how to communicate the thoughts that he is thinking.
Welcome to the short club, friend. How's it?
Don't worry, Short King, you'll
See,
accept it to you.
I am I standing in a room with a cowboy, a wrestler, I think, and a fucking anime character?
The hell's anime? I can't
You,
land. Yeah,
Lance?
I know you're saying it to him, but Lance is completely oblivious to what you say. He was like, looks around.
Laughs and
The
Hell's
hell's an
Beast.
anime?
I,
The hell is it?
and he just slowly pinches the bridge of his nose.
Lance would lean in. Edmund, I think he knows you're a wrestler.
I, he thinks I'm a cow. Look, I dress like this for a very specific reason. I'm a gigolo.
Damn.
Yeah,
No, no, no. My anima power has a really bad drawback. If you're around me long enough, you'll see it. I don't want anyone around to know.
yes, Edmund. I totally don't want the looks at Showmaster suffering. The giant pair of hands to know your anima power, Edmund. Jeez, how terrifying that would be. Wouldn't it be, Edmund?
I don't have a representation for
No, Lance,
music note.
Lance will just rub the top of his head. This is just. At least you weren't around for the Emerald Isles, Nico. You would have saw a man die before you.
The trip was great, although it had
He
some
he turns
snags.
Lance turns his fucking head and like shooting a glare at Simon. Like, oh, it must have been nice not to almost drown six
I didn't say
times.
it was
Yes,
all peaches,
yeah,
moron.
yeah. Like,
Respectfully, I nearly saw plenty of people. I saw plenty of people die in the Novus facility.
oh, fine. I keep getting in that facility. I wonder what's gone. We should probably blow it up.
We already did.
No, no, no. We teleported out of there, remember?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Novus
Hey,
himself blew it up. Went out like a bitch.
look,
Ah!
I'm not.
Kind of like
I
all
want to
guys.
look. I want to confirm a kill. Okay, so when we have a chance to, remind me, Edmund or Steinway, someone out there.
So,
Yeah, someone like get like a I don't know pen and paper or something. We need to go back to the Heisen.
the drawing board.
Nalcure
What's that?
District.
Thinking the Nelco district. Go back to the Nelco district and confirm the destruction of Novus's laboratory. Because I swear, Lance looked at us just to Michael, you son of a bitch. If the goddamn facility is it's still there and Novus is back there. He's like, okay, first time, yeah, sure, we didn't know any better that he'd be back. Second time, we should have just blew the damn place up entirely. That's on us.
You don't want a third time.
Yeah, no, there is not going to be a third time. You think like
Uh,
you think You think if we could convince Travail, you think they can give us like a nuke? Just wipe the fucking medical district right off the fucking map?
Probably. Nico, please, if you see him looking down at his chest, just ignore it. He's got multiple personality disorder.
Oh.
Don't you mean? Oh,
Oh, and when he starts looking at his chest, remind yourself that he got that from a bad level.
right. Because our characters don't know what's going on with Lance yet.
Yeah, you guys don't know that. Well, you would actually have the biggest idea, actually, Simon, because you were literally there when the Silver Heart was made.
Yeah, you were there. So was Edmund. Edmund saw.
Oh, then yeah, you do understand that.
Did Edmund see the pact made, or was that was that after he left?
Were you like
You left
in
at that
the?
point. I remember. I
He
had to
had
go
to have
get
made the
Edmund after.
he had to have made the
For,
pack in order to get the heart.
Yeah. So like I know Simon for a fact was there in the bathroom and saw the whole thing went down. So yeah, he knows that Lance likely has done something like that.
No, Edmund knows too.
Gotcha.
No, he's just gaslighting Lance, as he is
Okay.
prone to do.
I've shoved my fist into two people that my entire lifespan. Don't be number 3, Edmund.
Don't be number 3. I'm crying. God damn.
What are you gonna do? The same thing you did to what?
Who?
Lance, I can't remember his name.
Damn.
You mean whole name?
Their
He was a
name?
woman.
You ripped their
It-
Lance. You ripped their heart out. You ripped their heart out at the fighting
Oh,
tournament. I watched
right,
you do it.
right.
That's all I remember. You just shoved your hand into someone and ripped out their heart.
I'm sure. Maybe. I mean, Falcone sounds like you whip out someone's heart. Maybe I would like a whip a lung out.
No, you were in such rage. You ripped the person's heart out. What I can only assume is a person, because he was bipedal. That I know for a fact. You enjoying this play of not remembering this long con dungeon?
What? I'm sorry?
So you enjoying this long
Oh, the long con? Yeah, I mean, you guys are. I'm just giving you guys like a chance to chat before this. You know, as you guys are dealing with these high intense winds are slowly getting louder and louder. There's music in the lounge to represent what's the OST. It starts to envelop you guys. It's a slow
Anyway,
mechanical winding noise that goes and hangs in the wind.
Nico,
Look.
this is Lance McKinley. Signed Rick Gunvold. And
Charmed,
I
I'm sure.
and I'm just
Go ahead, say it. I'll fact check you. Don't worry.
I'm
And
the
Edmund's
spectacular
traumatized.
Johnny Miles.
Yeah, you're totally Johnny Miles, minus the toupee and the beer gut.
Oh, the crabs! Don't forget the crabs.
Wait, what?
What's talking
Oh,
shit
yeah.
about his fault?
And also, how do you know that?
I'm
I
not
mean,
that.
he is-
I know what the lotion. I know what shampoo that says pelvic area only is for.
Yeah, and you know he is its son. Why wouldn't he know that? If they get too close, just shoot the shampoo bottle to smack them away.
Yeah. I was accepted into Lower Spile University.
Well, I mean, you know, honestly, if you sit back and, you know, hey, Simon, have you got like a college degree or something? You know, technically, you don't have a degree of anything because you're not even from around here. So you're like,
Here for my
theoretically
transdimensional
speaking-
attorneys.
theoretically speaking, you don't have any degree or any proof of knowledge of your your graduate status. So like for all intents and purposes, you're just a thank you, Kelly, high school dropout.
I'm punching Lance in the stomach for that one.
No, wait, you didn't let me cook.
Do we know that Seinrich was a bodyguard in his past life?
No.
It's something he's not shared at all.
Anyway, Dick move.
Look at
'cause
me.
I
Do I
wasn't
look
finished.
like I'm a high school dropout?
No, you look
No,
like you hate the whole Pack team.
All due
Anyway,
respect, Seinrich, you're built like a lumberjack.
anyway, considering the fact that I am a barely a high school graduate, Cyrus is whatever education level he is. We did pretty good in our life. I mean, look where we are. How many people do you know that end up being at the hands of game master, show master? Anytime I show master, it's handled
That
as fucking like cracking and twisting.
The
and cutting
hands
them
are
to
holding
stuff.
above the hands are holding above you you guys in a way like a barrier, so it has fingers locked, keeping you guys like safe over something invisible, just feeding the shit out of it.
Game Master, you right there?
No, you
Not really.
you want us to help or?
I don't know how. There's something. There's. And he keeps struggling with an invisible force. The
Well,
wind and the presence around you guys just. It gets to be that I mean, there is stress in Spiral City, much like Darkest Dungeon. I've just straight up take the stress mechanic from Darkest Dungeon. Are you aware of what that is, Trinity?
Sorta.
More or less. If you get 100, it's a bad thing. You essentially, for the time being, you guys feel your stress levels are rising in a numerical
Oh
value.
man. Oh no, we put numbers behind it. That's bad.
Lance doesn't
do we
like
have
math.
access to our inventories?
Yes.
All right.
Huh. Do not
Hey, Nico,
have.
you want to see something interesting?
What?
Edmund just reaches into his jacket, into his duster, and pulls out the gambler. And then Edmund turns his eyes green.
Whoa, 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 hey, whoa, whoa. None of that again. I don't need
Your
a
eyes-
remake. What happened?
Your eyes begin to glow green. The air, Nico, you look over at your newly found friend, and you can see that there's a sudden jump in like this tension in your pit of your stomach. The stress, the stress that's been growing in your chest, and now there's this tension in your pit as you're closer to what's it called, Edmund, to anybody else. Occurring this lineup, you guys can set yourselves anywhere else if you like, but in this lineup, Edmund, you're closer to him, and you can feel his growth in energies rising.
You sure that's a good idea to pop that like right now? Points at the fucking showmaster's hands struggling like right now, man.
Shit. Do I have that data on my sheet? That's my backstory. Hold on, I gotta load up Roll20.
Green Apocalypse, let's go.
Thank you for keeping Roll20, the actual Spiral City thing up for Roll20
Oh, yeah.
because it's great to use as notes.
Yes, I still have it for myself the same way, same reason. Trinity. Nico.
Yes.
A pygmy approaches you. It is this
What the hell?
ankle-high creature. For you, it actually comes up a little bit more to your shin, like a little bit like the lower half of your shin. It is scaunched. It has these bright red sneakers and two little palmed hands. It has a circular body and has large facing eyes. No visible mouth in front of you. It just stares at you. The color of the fur is pink. Ah,
What in the blazes is this?
it's a red
That's
siren.
pygmy. What the hell? Hey, what are you doing here, little guy?
Hello, can I help you?
Yeah.
Evie, have you finished what you're looking for with the green stuff?
Yep.
Lance would like.
Do you want to diverge what you want to say, or I was waiting for you?
Edmund is going to let his entire. So you know how
Huh?
I guess it would be considered Super Saiyan, but I kind of like the 8 Gates of Death from Naruto better than going Super Saiyan.
Well, I mean,
It just
Eight-
we can work.
Eight
We
gates
can work.
of death?
Well, 8 gates. The eight gates. Rock Lee's.
Oh,
Whole
okay,
thing.
okay.
Yeah.
My
I
God.
vaguely
like
remember.
you know how they have like that aura going on around them.
Yeah.
It's like all
Oh.
the chakra points.
Yeah. Yeah, he just lets himself go. He just goes full green aura, full green eyes.
Sure.
It just
Yeah.
loads up as much AP as he can into the gambler.
That's 3, by the way. You can never get higher than that. But I don't. You. Do you have to? Oh, for bullets. Yeah. I think it's. Go ahead and review the gambler. I think it's still there in Roll20 as well. I think it's only up to
It
3.
is 6.
6 up to 6
Slowly
AP?
picks up.
Is it 1-to-1
slowly
bullet
picks-
ratio?
Yep, 1-to-1 bullet ratio.
Yeah, so you just fully
But-
so yeah, you just pour your AP energy into the gambler, reloading each of its rounds into the revolver.
Slowly picks up the pygmy. What are you doing here, little guy?
Lance, as you reach down to pick up the pygmy, he has a smile on his face. Ah! So, that is you are my threat.
Hold on.
The pygmy begins being dragged. Ah!
No. Hey, leave him alone. You didn't do anything.
Hold on, sorry, I need to snap and grid off on this guy. She starts levitating around this mysterious and dynamic figure. As she stands here, it is the source that's causing the disruptive energy, ripping apart the fabric of Showmaster.
What the hell are you doing to him? Let him go.
Poor choice of words.
Aw,
Let me fall
Come
into
on.
Spiral City.
Oh, hi, Ultimecia.
Yes. Yes.
Oh god, she's going
What do
to
you mean?
compress Bro City.
Wait a damn minute. Out of roleplay, I think I know who that is.
Ultimacia.
No. You gave us a little teaser to the Spiral Council, didn't you?
Yes. I mean,
Which
so he steps forward.
Lance.
So she points at Lance. You are my threat.
Wait a fucking minute.
My husband did say that you weren't much for the brains, but for the bronze. She lazily stares her eyes over at Edmund.
Wait, hold on. I'm pretty reasonable. What do you mean, husband?
As I said, my husband.
Novus?
Who the hell's
What?
Novus?
I want everyone to snap their head towards Edmund. Does he look like he would bag pussy?
Oh, shit, Jesus. Woo.
Edmund's going to turn his head toward Lance. You remember
Yeah?
that one chick that you had a crush on in Gridiron High School?
No. What about all?
Well, let's just say before I
Lots of
realized I
fear
was
above
gay,
this-
and then he
Large dots of
And
fear
then
above
you-
this person's head. Dot. 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 Keep going.
So, what about whole Edmund? Why are you
Before-
mentioning?
before I realized you liked her, and before I realized I was gay, and then he's going to point. He's going to look back at the woman.
Well, she is a figment.
So,
Hmm.
or the figure. If it's not Novus,
Yeah.
I did not realize that the chaotic little Kremlin had a wife.
I mean, I was thinking that too, but I was thinking more like All Eyes like a pet. Didn't like All Eyes give you like pet vibes?
All eyes.
Like those
All
no
eyes.
fucking.
You're not too far off from the notion. The woman gestures at all of you. More like a gesture.
Now that's
A
not
really favored gesture, to be fair. My husband did not approve of the destruction of his favorite gesture.
Oh man, that's like oh man, it's such a tragedy. Takes out like he kind of digs in his pocket a bit. Let me write a memoir for All Eyes. On my invisible typewriter. Ting, 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 ting. Oh no! It seems I'm out of ink, and all I wrote was "fuck you."
Wow.
Is that the tone you really
Lance,
choose
please
to...
do not piss off.
Look.
You know, you guys can be fucking douchebags when you want to.
Yep.
Yeah, you know,
Okay.
that's pretty.
Nico, in my defense, this entity, I don't want to assume gender because I don't know you get offended like that, thingy, but
You can call
like they've
me
been a
she,
pain in the
her.
ass. Okay, it's them. So, anyways,
Oh shit. Okay.
all year,
Jesus Christ.
yeah, all year long, we've been dealing with like the jester apparently. So, mind me if I just sound a bit douchebaggy when it comes, this whole and station. This is not normally me. I promise you, I'm much more kind. Anyway, back to this. So, look, if there's gonna be like an apology or anything, you can like, how about this, Miss? If your husband's upset what I did to your jester, double up and pass it to the next fucking person, because I don't give a shit.
The woman just stares at Lance for a bit before looking at the rest of you. And does he speak for all of you?
I'll be right back. Give me a second, EP.
Evan kind of looks at Lance, looks down at the revolver, looks up at the woman, and he contemplates for a bit. He really contemplates for a bit.
Dungeon, would Senric know this woman?
Nope.
Okay, never mind then.
I know what you're
Heavy
thinking,
context,
but no, unfortunately.
Heavy context clues. She is. She was
What?
one of the 4 that the entity sent after the destruction of All Eyes. Or I assume she's one of the 4 that the main entity sent after All Eyes died. Hopefully. If it's not, then I guess she's Queen Bitch.
Queen bitch. Love it. So, do you let Lance speak for the rest of you guys, or?
Never. That's it asking to get killed.
Then I'll explain it plainly. I only have a problem
Wait,
with
Lance
him.
isn't here.
Well, that's fine. Her response wouldn't change even if Lion wasn't here or not. It's just to the rest of you, she would need to know if you're gonna stop her from killing Lance. She just specifically wants to take out Lance.
Unfortunately, ma'am, his soul is currently on loan with an IOU. Oh, we might be able to make a deal.
There. Really? Well, look, before anything else is said, let me make it clear. My words are my own action. You want to tussle with me? That's fine. Leave.
Before
Those-
anything, can you at least introduce yourselves to us, Miss?
Looks at Cyric. There's like a disgust in her face as she looks at you. She's like this she hovers over all of you, and even Cyric's like height, she still just powers just a bit billowing above, like at least her waistline to where you are. She just looks down in disgust at you, Cyric. How dare you even think you deserve to know my titles? You're insignificant worms in the grander scheme of all things.
What the sense? No, 2 gold coins.
Oh no, she's Sindel. Post-resurrection Sindel.
Post
Oh, the
sin.
world's
Oh, god damn it. You there. I sense that you are unfamiliar with the series of events, the puzzled look of a dog trying to figure out where place they belong in this world. I offer you a chance. Come, join my side.
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck you are.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
they,
this is frankly just a matter of self-preservation and circumstance at this point. It's not as though I'm unwilling to hear out a side, but it's also I'm being kidnapped.
Not really. Well, it is
Oh.
kidnapped, but what ends up happening for you is you feel a lightness come over your feet, and you're pulled over towards this female. You interest me. Not tainted yet by the events to come. A hand in a pond that still doesn't know its place on the board. I can see the rest of you chosen your fate.
I never said anything like that. Now hold up.
She waves her hand and summons these darkly inked creatures that stand and gyrate in place. Finish them off for me, would you? You guys are given some
Neat.
combat.
I'm not in the mood to deal with this. I still gotta talk with you, lady.
Did you just drop a bunch of fucking shadow beasts in the middle of a conversation?
Let Nico go.
No frill harm.
Look, I may have met.
Just a simple conversation. And then the music OST is changed to fit this battle theme. Before combat continues and starts for everyone else, Nico has a little bit of his own moment with this female character. Now, where I can hear you more properly. What is your name? There's a smile that's unsettling that goes across her face.
Nico kind of takes on his standard like crossed arms that you guys see in his main art, and kind of like stands on his like leans on his back foot and looks up at her. He's like, "Well, my last name is Vega. I'll tell you that, but a Vega does not give further information to a business partner before he knows who he's speaking or working with."
Ah, cover your identity. What a smart little one you are. You may refer to me as Mother.
Well, that hardly seems appropriate for a business relationship, yeah?
Oh no, she's a sugar mama.
I called you a pawn for a reason, and your knowledge is only needed to be known as such. You'll know more in due time. Trust me, prove your worthiness to me, and you will be rewarded handsomely. Now, are you interested in actually fulfilling your heart's true desires, Nico? To live up to that fame of the Vega family? That weight and responsibility on your shoulders to overcome relics? What if I could give you the newest technology? Herald in an era, the the Vega family lineage into a dynasty spanning across here all the way to Macalania. And there's images that go across your mind, dancing every word she says. The acclaim, the fame, the golds and riches. It's all there.
Okay. I'm okay. I gotta turn off my my push to talk because I've got hand gestures I have to do to stay in character here.
Oh no, that's fair. I do the same thing as Ed.
All right. Let me know if my my noise suppression or anything is getting finicky at any point. Um,
You gotta go.
um, oh no, I haven't unlocked that ability. Okay, let's open this. Ah, whatever. Nico would turn around with his back facing kind of off to the side of the woman and look back at the guys getting ready to square up with these beasts that she summoned, kind of with his
Hold
one
on.
hand on his.
Sorry. When you look back, it's not the guys you see. The reality is distorted behind you. You can only see like a closed off circled black space around the two of you. It's as if you're in a closed it's as if you're in a closed apartment with you two, no walls.
Damn, that kind of throws a wrench in what I wanted to do narratively. Ugh. Whatever. Nico kind of like has one hand on his chin and he's tapping one of his feet. He's like, expansion of the Vega mining empire. Now, that, my friend, is a very tempting offer. You see, and he pulls a hat. I'm going to be describing the way he is slowly donning his anima throughout this little monologue, just so you are aware of like what is going on. He pulls a hat out from the collar of his vest and kind of fits it on his head very snugly. He's like, it is always, you are correct, it has always been my dream to inherit the Vega name, to inherit Vega Industries, and expand the industry giant to be to a monopoly of sorts. And he kind of reaches his hands up and tugs more tightly on a jacket that you could have sworn he wasn't wearing a moment ago, and fits it over his shoulders and kind of adjusts his back. He's like, and you are correct that breaking down and finding a way to utilize these relics is quite the way that I want to go about this. But I'm afraid you've made a mistake, madam. As he draws his concerto wand out of the pocket of his vest and kind of twirls it in his left hand. It's like, yes, these relics, these powers, this expansion of my family empire is my goal. But what shame would I bring to the Vega name if it was fucking handed to me by some floozy who presents herself as some all-powerful sort of person of some sort after making a threat to the people who had just tried to become my friends.
To be fair, the word friend should be really loosely used here. I mean, look at Lance. You can't see, but she looks over your shoulder, and Lance is kind of picking his nose before the fight. Just look at him.
No, the creature's like the creature's throwing hands at Lance, but Lance is like kind of like picking his nose. Looks at it. He's picking.
He's like,
The other
Well,
one.
Anyway,
How about the
I
other
would,
one?
no, but you barely
I would
know
love
them.
to look at them.
Hmm.
I would love to look at them, but unfortunately, you've sealed us off.
Well,
And
not so
yes,
much
I
sealed
barely know
off.
these people.
Just a personal
Yes,
conversation.
I barely know these people. Yes, but I barely know you. All
Oh,
you've shown me thus far is that you have a rather negative and somewhat hostile disposition to people who have otherwise been relatively kind to me. So
looks again,
unfortunately, your
looks again over,
negotiations are on the back
looks
foot.
again over at Lance. Him.
This time Lance is like scratching his ass. Not like completely. He's like on the side of it. He kind of looks out at the entity and kind of puts his hand on it as he's trying to get closer, but Lance keeps at arm's length like, oh no, stay over there. Stay in your fucking lane.
Wait your turn.
Real classy, Lance, says Steinrich.
Um, Let me know if
What?
at any point I am able to see again what's going on behind me as well.
Yeah, no, no, no.
Um,
She's kept up this personal audience between the two
mm,
of you.
Yeah. And Lance would like silent. One.
Brave
Like, dude, are you
words.
really avoid? But oh,
It's okay. I'm sorry. Brave words that you afford yourself. Do you really wish to see that the folly of your actions by following a false bravado? You inherit a moral standing point. But I offer you a chance to break free from that circle, that devastating cycle, the oppressive spiral that you live under. You poor, poor simple thing. You have no idea the ignorance you live under. And I offer you, well, I offer you the truth, the freedom and weight of it, and all truly for your servitude. And as she whispers those words, she keeps you in her kind of dark, enveloping space around the two of you, as the rest of you three are in combat.
Nico, Nico, still twirling the wand in his left hand, begins to kind of pace back and forth a little bit, and he's like,
what?
"Well,
Well, we're gonna start the combat for the
bravado."
rest.
Oh, okay, no worries.
Lance
So
just
we're just
simply.
gonna walk down Lance to Edmund, and then we're gonna go Edmund to Lance again. As each one of the three of you have your own individual sort of fight.
I I am not dealing with this shit right now. There's someone here that reminds me of my brother, and she's the only one with answers. And I'm in a bad mood now because I didn't get out of West Bay because someone kept me gatekept. Yeah. Lance kind of taps his heart. Oh, you're still there, or do I need to force you to be kicking?
You feel the rheumatic beating of your heart, but you feel the presence of Michael missing. Edmund, you're still good to be green. It's just Lance specifically. Michael isn't there. Your
Crap
heart's still beating.
basket. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. I'm glad I'm still alive, but damn it, this is just gonna make things harder. Why does it always have to be this goddamn hard? Lance gets into his fighting position.
You have two decisions and a reaction, Lance.
So I'm gonna.
I'm
Lance
gonna
is
return
in
back the
king
original
mode.
battle music. Go ahead.
What was
Raise
that music? It
Darkness
sounded
1.
very much like Ape Escape 3.
When I was playing,
Yeah.
uh,
Govas, Paus Mars, Gustava.
Yep. It's
Awesome.
it is uh, classic. It is a classical piece by Gustav Holst. It is Nico's battle theme.
Ah.
all right, Lance.
Lance will attempt to throw hands with his fighting style force to see how that works.
What fighting style are you starting with?
You know what? We're gonna go Leylonic fighting style. So when Lance gets into his fighting style, he makes a circular motion with both his hands before having his left hand be like kind of like holding out to his behind him like an orb, as his right hand comes up to his face to guard himself. and he will begin to swing to test something out. Do, 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 do. What do I use to roll?
Uh, so you're gonna for the new system, it is going to be no, I mean it's the same shit as before. It's gonna be the skill that you use, but it's gonna be based on the new the new setup
The
for
new dice.
the skill. Yeah, which is 1d6
Right.
system for the skills. So you're rolling that.
Yeah. Plus my strength.
Yeah, plus your strength.
Gotcha. So how many d6s?
Uh, Leyline fighting style, you are an apprentice. So I believe that's
It says journeyman.
4. Well, journeyman?
Yeah. What's the duplicate? Oh, I don't have it. Oh, can't clone it.
Did so 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 46. 46 and
Gotcha.
where are you?
What of you?
A 46 plus one. Yeah, plus D12. Good.
I was just making sure to get it all in one spot. That's 4. That's 3. That's 1. 2 ones. 11.
You rolled a 20 to hit. Plus
Wow.
plus your 2 for your strength bonus. That is a 22 to hit.
22.
You do hit. So you remove the strength dice for your accuracy. And you roll your damage. You roll the damage as the skill. The 46 again.
Gotcha. 2, 6, 5, 18.
And 18.
Oh, look,
Half of that damage as you throw your left hook going right into the midsection of this shadow creature. Half of the damage is meant to deal AP damage. You feel nothing as the attack goes through.
Alright, so you,
Hold
well,
on.
at least
When
you're
you
not
punch
basing all.
through,
Oh.
well, when you punch through, Lance, it's matterless. It's like water, and you felt no real connection with your fist. So melee attacks don't seem to do anything.
Well, I just made 2 discoveries. That's why I threw out that punch in the 4th place. Always gotta, check your bases, As Lance is like,
Driven by fisting, got it.
anyway, I'm going to use now my 1 AP as Lance charges up his right hand, glowing gold. He's gonna go give him the old special.
All right. So while using your anima power, spend 1 AP. Spend your 1 AP for it.
Where's the ape? Oh, here it is.
So it's going to be your strength plus your power. No, yeah, because you are a fighter type. Strength plus power.
Final time.
Yep. -2 if I'm not mistaken for accuracy, and then +2
Yes.
for damage.
Yep. -2 for accuracy, +2 for damage. Could you duplicate the? No, I just rolled the 12 darkness. No point. The first roll is a 7, and the next roll will be a 10.
10.
17.
16. Sorry, 15.
Do I hit?
15 does hit for this creature.
Alright. Rolling for damage.
7 plus. Roll it again.
Sorry, I'm just lagging a bit. I'm trying to. Hold on, let me pause the music. I'm trying to pick the dice. It's not working.
You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. Let go. There you go, bro. Oh, you had it. Ah. Let me lock your character sheet. That's a good thing to find out. Here, I'll put it for you. 5. 7 plus 5.
That's
12.
then that's 7 plus 5. That's
12 plus 2 is 14. Divided by half, divided in half because your anima power
and
AP1.
divide that in half. That's 7 true damage.
So 14 normal damage as you feel your regular punch again do that weird water feeling, but it's when your
Yeah!
anima power connects. That's
Ugh.
17. You feel hit. It explodes the shadow beasts into a burst of light before disappearing.
Guys, don't use conventional memes. Use your anima.
Thanks for the heads up.
As you say that, Cyrek, you feel your initiative begin.
All right.
2 decisions and a reaction.
I'll spend my first decision to get into a stance for my throwing skill,
Well, you don't need to do that. You can just go
and
ahead
then
and go
decision.
straight to. Oh, you don't have to spend a decision to go into his stance. Well, actually, it's not. It is a fighting stance. If you wanted to start as one of the one of your skill stances, which is you want to start as throwing. Throwing isn't a stance, by the way. It's just a skill whenever you want to apply it. Like
Oh.
Lance has a fighting style with it.
Oh, I was gonna.
Mhm.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna summon up a tomahawk with my AP1, and then with my throwing skill, I'm gonna toss it at my opponent.
All right. So for your first decision and your 1 AP, you use your anima power, Astra Nova, to create a tomahawk construct for yourself. It's for accuracy or damage.
Let's go for damage.
Okay. So you're gonna add a +2 to your damage attack for this roll. So we're attacking with your last decision now. Go ahead and roll because you are a guardian type. It's defense. Wait, hold on. It's not HP because that's never really used. It is still strength. Yeah, it's strength plus your defense.
Okay, so I'll roll the 2 12s, and then we add the 2 to the result.
All right. That's not the dice.
Here's wait,
This
is
one.
that the one?
This one right here. Yep.
Oh,
I marked it for you. Oh, I have 2 of them for you, huh?
okay.
Well, we'll just roll one at a time. Go ahead,
Okay then.
roll one at a time.
Okay.
That'll be much easier for both of us.
Okay.
Ooh, nice. A 10 and remember this is an accuracy roll. I think for defender you get a plus to this as well. $18.
An 18.
Let me double check.
Not bad.
Yeah, no, yeah, you did great. So, go ahead and roll the 2d12s again for damage, and you're gonna add a +2 for me for the damage.
Okay. Motherfucker. It was 12 for a
3.
second. I rolled a 3.
Ugh. 3.
Okay, that's better.
14.
14.
14 and a
And
16.
then 16.
Yeah, so go ahead and tell me how, with your tomahawk, that you're able to cut through this shadow entity for us.
Let's see, Sonic raised up his hand to create the tomahawk. Checks to make sure it's extra sharp. Winds up his throwing arm. And then gives a mighty throw. and
with
it was a clean hit to this shadowy monster.
right in the midsection. The shadows disappear as soon as it hits, and the shadow creature is no more. With the end of your turn reaching, Edmund, you hear the combat around you erupting as the shadow creature is hesitant before reaching towards you. You can see that you can see a level of measured like nervousness before facing you.
Now, before you do that, friend, do you wish to die? Do you wish your entire existence to be over in 1 second?
You may spend a decision to cause a charisma check. I'll give you an advantage for being the power form that you're in
Let me use
Oh,
the
currently.
you know what?
bathroom.
Okay, see you in a bit, bro. Go ahead, Eves.
Well, he's not in his cat form. He just
No, but you still had that like glowing
letting loose.
stance.
Yeah. Wait, can I even do that?
What? The cat form?
I was just doing that more for like no, like just go glowing just randomly because I was just doing that for cosmetic purposes while we're loading the gun.
It's still happening, yeah.
Oh,
I took it
okay.
seriously. Yeah, I took it seriously. Like it's not like you're getting any real benefits, but the thing notices that you're powered up in this state.
Yeah, sure. You know what? I'll use my decision on a charisma check. Let me get this before we roll. Oh, I'm gonna pop off real quick. You know what
Go for it,
happens when one of you dies?
Just like undulating in place.
Because here, look all around you. You have free will. Well, free will. You can see things, you can hear things, you can feel things. There's just gonna be a fade to black if you finish what you're doing. There'll be nothing. It's like you were never here at all. You might wake back up and you might remember this entire experience, or you might not wake back, or you might not wake back up. Your entire existence just floating in an empty sea of black and darkness. There's
Creature
nothing
stops
left,
undulating.
friend.
Well, that's kind of
This
deep,
is
dude.
it. And it's gonna cause this thing to have an existential crisis.
Wow, that's kind of deep, man.
All right.
Still gonna fight you.
How's a nat 10?
With charisma
Okay,
check,
I'm
right?
back.
Yeah, for the charisma trick. That was a critical.
Yeah, that would be a 20.
Okay, there we go. Oh, nice.
With your overwhelming aura, it's not just the words you said, but it's the impression of the intimidation that flows through the understanding of this creature as it disappears. Noticeably, it doesn't disappear the same way that being defeated by these two. When you both defeated the shadow entity, it blew up and emitted a sort of familiar energy, almost close to your anima powers. But it's too faint to really rein it in. You, Edmund, it just disappears. When all the shadow creatures are gone, Nico, you notice the darkness around you is removed. As the lady looks, and she has a small smile. Huh. Wow, you really are the proof of the pudding. The neat the what's it called? The thorn that's been on my husband's side. You've truly proven yourselves. Are you sure you don't want to take me up on that offer?
Well, that depends, love. And he kind of stands next to her and looks at the rest, and he goes, "Are you going to show me the? How do I want to word this? Are you going to show me your capabilities as a esteemed and behaved businesswoman, or are you going to continue to show me this brash one who seems to believe she knows what those she pines for's wants are. Because frankly, you've spoken a lot about what you believe you see and know, but you haven't exactly been very fucking correct. And he kind of like takes a step away from her with his back toward the rest of the other three guys. And he's like, now our conversation has been lovely, and I'm sure we'll get to speak again, but unfortunately I'm going to have to dreadfully decline your offer at this moment, as Avega attains what he wants through hard work, determination, and not handouts from a hag like yourself.
Oh my god.
Good day. And he turns on his heel and walks away.
You simply return back to the
Is it like-
line. There is no response from the entity.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, did he just like floats in place, walking?
That would be really funny.
It's just, as you take each of these steps, you just have that growing anxiety. You know that this entity's eyes are on you. I will not forget.
I wouldn't have any other way.
Oh.
You stand back onto
Oh
the
my-
line.
Lance looks over. Oh, Nico pissed off his force entity beyond his own mortal comprehension. You really are a part of the group now.
Hmm.
Lance would look
Not
back.
irritable.
All right, sugar cheeks. Lance points at him. You got some explaining to do. Why the hell did you do to my brother Carlos? I may have a D4 in intelligence.
That is right,
in
isn't it?
intelligence, but
You know, I wasn't planning to bring him out here. Carlos is so much more busy, have so much more busier work. You do realize that you aren't home, right? We have been waiting for you in West Bay.
what the hell do you want? What the? Okay, so if you want to tussle with me, you tussle with me. You leave everyone out of West Bay alone. They haven't done anything to you.
Well, not everyone in West Bay. But there's a certain somebody that means a lot to you, doesn't it? Isn't there?
You put a hair on my mother's head, or you touch even a slight grain of my mother's hair, I'm going to figure out how to kill you and do the same thing I did to all eyes to you.
He was a gesture. I am the mother.
Mother, Jester, you could be the fucking ground on my feet for all I give a shit. I put down all eyes. That was a task that we all had to fucking get uphill for. And brother, I'm more than willing to do it again.
Yes, he was only a fraction of the true power that I wield. So good luck. You're going to need a lot of it. Now, it was unfortunate, Nico, that I couldn't work my way and, we couldn't work out an arrangement. I thought that you might have had a more sense, a brain behind there in that head of yours. But I see that naivety and a full sense of bravado is all that you truly need to believe in a unjust and a failing cause. For anyone associated with Lancelot McKinley and the entirety of the McKinley bloodline is doomed to fail.
And yet you have my brother by your side.
Not really by blood now, is he? But I do know where
By
your
name.
father is. Her smile just grows wicked. Oh, I know your father, McKinley. So yours, Miles.
Edmund kind of shrugs. That's not. Honestly, that's not the threat you think it is.
Well, I mean, I know how he left you alone. I know how he
Yeah.
abused your time. How
Yeah,
he gave you
yeah.
such grandiose expectations that you never could reach.
I
I
don't
mean,
know about
even
that
with the
one.
green that you're clinging yourself onto is only but a clutch. Work with me. Come on, you must be the
How far
sensible
away
one
is
of this
she?
group. Ah, give her about 40 feet.
You know, that is That is an interesting offer you're putting on the table. Edmund's gonna start moving.
When you try to move forward, it's like a space that doesn't allow you to push forward for where she is.
Oh, that goes my idea. Just decking off.
But how are we supposed to have this conversation if we're not eye to eye? I prefer seeing the face of the person I'm about to make a deal with. With our lives, it was kind of forced upon me. With you, maybe we can work something out.
Well, I'm not really here to hand out deals to you, actually. The only one I was interested in was Nico. I already know that the green's in you. You make it quite obvious. I have no intentions in bartering or making
Damn.
customations to the prismatic forces. They are just but a small roadblock in my husband's true plans. Wait a
Dungeon, I
minute.
got a question for you.
Go ahead. Cyrek, you begin to feel a cold stare across your body.
Is she an abomination?
Yeah, absolutely.
Dude, that thing would have Evie. That would have been off the hook. Like you would have been like dinner bells, alarms,
Yeah.
everything known to man going off the
Absolutely.
moment she
When you
peeled.
when
No,
you when
well-
you intimidated the shadow creature, that's the same thing that was going off in your head loudly, like, nah, abomination, abomination.
Kill.
Kill. Meanwhile, Edmund causes it to have an existential crisis and leaves.
You. You haven't been touched by the silver just yet. I see its influence on you. But we can still make a deal between you and I.
Oh, you wanna make a deal with me?
Where? You look. Yeah, she's looking at Cyrek. But where do you come from, you wayward traveler? Not from the city. No.
Last time I checked, I launched the people call me an insignificant worm, so you're not getting shit from me.
So, Deska,
Yo, if you
you've proven to be more interesting than you think. And she begins to drag Cyrek over.
Fuck.
Cyrek, you can begin to resist. I promise you, as you would spend decisions and AP as much as you like. You can feel the futility as she pulls you away. She pulls you in such a style that leaves your anima in place. You feel that
Lance looks
terrible rip sensation.
Lance looks to her side. How the hell did he? Like she ripped the fucking tattoos right off. Like holy shit.
So that's kind of funny.
Like like the expression I slapped the black out of you. She literally just did that. It's like,
As for the
Let
rest of
me
you,
go.
once we're done chatting, as for the rest of you, my darling son will be able to deal with the rest of you three. Don't hold back on this one. Stares at
I
Lance.
see the titty lady on his crotch.
Don't mind the titty lady on his crotch, please. Just that's the extra detail.
Oh, okay.
But this entity stares at Lance with malice intent. Its mechanical jaw cannot move. It holsters a barreled mouth.
if this is one of your kids, I really hate to see what your husband looks like.
Do not talk foul of my beautiful husband, the most handsome
Like
man.
if you're looking like a 10 out of 10, then his balls must be coarse or something. Because holy shit, lady, what is this?
For your foul mouth, I launch you.
Look, Gahan, I'm gonna be real with you.
Darkness slowly begins to make a You like the from the limousine where the driver can just slowly lift up the thing.
I know looks aren't everything in a partner, but is your partner good looking? Is it wealth that they have?
Oh, this is
Did
the
he have like
music
a
that starts
plastic
to.
surgery?
This is the music that starts to play for you guys. It's in the music lounge.
Did he have fucking plastic surgery and you got catfished? I don't see it.
Oh
I'm,
my
I'm posting
god.
it.
No, I know what's
An
going on.
abomination
Video
to
unavailable.
rename what I'd said what the previous thing with the green Eevee instead of abomination, aberration. Something that does not is not of the natural flow of the green. So
I know what's going on. He's got a big dick.
Did you not?
your detection of green begins to flare that this is a aberration of a distortion of green. Dude, destroy, destroy, destroy.
Can I take a
Bad idea.
reaction when this thing spawns?
No, it's a cutscene, so
You
it's
can't.
fine.
Yeah,
You
you
guys
can't
get
shoot
turns before it.
cutscenes, Evie. Give me. Yeah, Evie, you missed the QTE.
I was gonna shoot myself.
Oh,
This is not
oh
Persona
no.
3.
Wait, is Lance an aberration now?
No,
I
he's
lean
just a
over.
dumbass.
No, but you guys will take your 3 turns. Oh, it's Cyric. You are still in the combat. You are still in the combat, Astral Nova.
Even though
Nope. Yes. Even though you're in this conversation with with Mother, as far as you know her, Astral Nova is still in combat.
Lance raises his hand. Is that a jar of mayonnaise? No, Lance, that's an aberration. It's not a jar of mayonnaise. Would it be wrong to say I started to miss a good miss of all eyes? Well, Nico, how's it like getting your first fight? As an anima user.
Well, Nico already has his anima active, and Nico he already knows what Nico's gonna do.
No, I'm saying this is like canonically your first fight in this roleplay. So Lance is like catching on to that. Like, how's your first fight, big fella? How you feeling? The fear of the world is at balance.
He cracks the knuckles on one hand and twirls the wand in his fingers again. He goes, "We shall see how it goes." Yes.
You know, honestly, I really wish more people were like you who just, see this happening and like, yeah, let me just start throwing hands, see where it goes. I really wish, like, if Juniper had your spunk, we'd get a lot more work done.
What
Back
the
in our
fuck
days,
else
we
am I
had
supposed to
fight
do in
demons
this
in parks,
situation?
and we all had to share the turn. So yeah, you guys get to decide which of the 4 of you get to begin, including Cyric, because Cyric, you're still in the fight.
Edward, you got like a gun. You want to see who that walks on it?
Everyone else okay with it?
You guys are considered in normal distance. It is 20 feet between you and the enemy. Front line is considered 5 feet. I'll move you up if you want to go front line.
I'm sorry,
And then
I've been
back line is the 30 max
been
range for your anime. You're fine, dude. What's up? Oh no, my internet. Oh no.
uh-oh.
I still hear you.
What was that, Evie? What'd you say?
So,
because I've been yapping and I don't want to take away from
Yeah.
because
No,
my
No.
thing is, even though Edmund's back for combat, I'm very, very heavily into roleplay.
That's okay.
Like that is
yeah.
my favorite thing.
I don't think.
Yeah,
I
but
think.
Evie,
I
you
think
literally
everyone's been having
charged
a
your-
good time too.
Evie, you literally charged up the gambler with 6 anima bullets. I think anyone who can take this thing out like quite quickly, it's you. I don't have access to Michael. I'm like Michael. Stop hitting his chest. Wait.
Michael, don't leave me here.
Yeah. No,
Serious, serious moment.
Which one you guys wanna go
I tell
first?
Evie, You ruin and look, Evie. If the gamble doesn't work, just shoot it with the spirit gun.
That
Just Kyle can't
I don't-
trust.
I don't like the implications of that.
Well, I mean, you got two different means of attacking it in different ways that we can't attack it, and we have to see whether or not what the hell works, because it's there.
Turns to
Dungeon,
face up
before
Lance
I
again.
ask, I
So-
want to ask you a question. Alice.
I'm listening.
Does what we do in this little section affect our outside, like when we get spat out? Or is it all still contained, like, pretty much in the Game Master area, where we'll get everything back once we use it?
Fine, because remember, right now what's going on is that Showmaster is not Game Master, Showmaster. Showmaster's realm is being infiltrated by this entity. He doesn't have his full control. Anything can kind of go here at this point. This is canonical.
Oh.
Just as Plus Arms has been
Oh,
canonical.
so it's canonical, okay.
Mhm.
So,
Treat
what,
treat this
from
as
my
a boss
understanding,
fight.
is after Plus Arms.
No, Plus
Okay,
Arms got
but
corrupted.
From my
No,
understanding,
no, no, no,
after
no.
Plus Arms.
During Plus Arms. Imagine Plus Arms got corrupted
d-
by All Eyes.
Yeah. No. I'm asking during Plus Arms, right?
Mhm.
We could use our anima powers willy-nilly, or we can use our animas willy-nilly. We can use, like, whatever willy-nilly, and all that stuff would come back to us after Plus Arms, right? In the actual roleplay.
As in
Is
terms
this
of like
still
regenerating AP
affected
and
by
stuff.
those rules?
I mean, as long as you don't face a death or for whatever reason impairment that would prevent you from regaining any such stats, no.
Okay, so if I was to spirit gun this, when I get spit back out, will I still have a use of spirit gun?
Oh, that's a great question. That's a way more definitive one, but led up to it, I
Yeah.
get what you're putting down. And
Yep.
yeah, I mean, we'll come back
Because
to
I
a different
figured
time. We'll come back to a different time. So yes, you'll still be able to fire the spirit gun.
Okay.
When we return.
So if the gambler doesn't work, spirit gun, I'm just gonna shoot the fucker.
Hey man, you can say all those things. Whatever, how many eyes that thing has, it's all looking at me. You got this, Chief.
Nico's joined a level. Nico's a level 1 who joined a level 30 raid.
What level is Edmund? Is he still, like, really low level? Yeah.
Attack. Yeah, you still level 5.
Hey Nico,
Okay.
we're the same power level. Let's go, Trinity. Low level boy. Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot him with the gambler with the green bullets. Let's see.
I'm just looking up.
I don't like the implications of what's going to rate to go
What
down and
what's
kill.
what stat do you use to fire that?
Each
Dex-
weapon has their
Uh,
own. Each
Dex.
weapon has their own base profile, so it's always a stat and
Um,
then usually a denominative of like another dice. But for him, it's a Dex plus 2d10 plus 5.
Can I, Mr. Mr. Dungeon, can I activate Concerto number 2 Adagio to replace his D10 dex for my D12 dex for the purposes of this roll?
You
My
have
second
what-
anima ability is a
you
reaction.
wait. What is the Dex? Is it a D10?
My
Is
That's
Edmund's?
12.
Edmund's is
No,
D12.
my
is
dex
it?
is. No, it's
according to
D10.
the sheet, it's D10.
Oh.
Yeah, it's D10 still.
Oh.
Because when I did the
Is it-
reset, I was level 8 and I put D12 in the dex, intelligence, and charisma.
Do you want then? Okay, so then do you want to what is it called? You can do that. Spend a reaction. Spend the 2 AP to do it. The only question I have for Edmund is if he's going to be a willing target, because then you need to hit him if he isn't.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, go ahead and describe
not
how
sure-
go ahead and mark that 2 AP down on your character on your AP tracker for us, Nico, and then go ahead and describe how you are using your AP2 power to enhance Edmund.
Should I refill my AP back to what it would have been before plus
No.
arms?
Keep it during. No,
okay.
keep it rolling. Because
Gotcha,
again,
gotcha. Yep.
canonically, it's the game got corrupted by this entity, as far as you understand.
Okay. So with that, Nico takes takes his conductor's wand and draws it across his elbow and flicks it into the air and conducts to Beethoven's Symphony Number 2 and draws a bit of energy from himself and lets it flow into Edmund.
Really? Not the fifth? The second?
That's for other things. Don't worry about it.
So let me go flow over to your little section, Evie. So we have, you're gonna go for a D12. That's this girl. No, it's a D10. Where's your D12? That's it, okay. That's your D12, and then you need 2 D10s. Go ahead.
Right.
I'm gonna put the dice you need into your tower. And then you can go ahead and roll for them. And this is rolling to hit with +5.
Do you have the March of the Knights loaded up?
Me?
The no, Trinity.
No. Hold on.
All right, let's see. Wow, I
mean,
hate
Dance
it
of the
here.
Night.
How is a 15?
Those
But
were-
it's still 15's. It's 15's a push at this current moment, and you do still hit because attackers win on pushes. So you managed to hit it. When you're choosing your target, I forgot to ask you. You see that there's 3 different locations you can attack. 4 different locations you can attack. Its head, its body, and its left and right arms.
Oh, cool. It's JRPG
doesn't-
boss.
It doesn't skip leg day.
Can I ask you a question?
So
Is it spiritually connected to its mother?
can't confirm that. You have to figure that out through roleplay in some name. I cannot answer that.
Because the reason why I was asking is because if it was possible to hit the mother with a bullet through this thing.
Can't answer that. You gotta figure it out.
Alright.
Gamble
So
at
we're
trying
gonna
it.
Gamble, you say?
You rolled it. You successfully
Uh-huh.
hit with the gambler with the green bullet.
Shit. Boys, what do you want, the head or the chest?
I think.
You, bro.
Okay,
Chest.
I was gonna say, like, if it's anything like Feel and Hungle, we gotta aim for, like, either the head or the chest would work, but the chest tends to be more HP and easier to hit, but the head would have less, but harder to hit.
Plus the chest.
Like, I don't know what-
house the soul.
Yeah, that's true.
West.
Night on Bone Mountain.
Yep, chest.
All right. You're going to do half of your base damage from 6d10 to 3d10 because of the green bullet. You still do the +5 bonus damage, and you choose an effect of. Oh, okay, he's taking a beer. BRB. You can choose the between stun effect. No, not the stun or immobilize. And it's a chance to have that happen.
Let's try to stun it.
Okay. So for right now, let's roll for the damage that you deal. That is 3d10 +5 with the green bullet.
I need 3 d10s. I thought this was a d10. Oh, this is a d12.
Ooh, I think that's a 10 in there. Nope, that's just a 911.
You know, 2 days ago, Dungeon.
11 +5 is 16. So you've done 16 points of damage as far as you know with your green bullet hitting into this creature's chest. It hits its
This is
chest,
what I.
and energy, the green energy hits its body and it evaporates across its chest body. Go you. It's going to make a roll. Go ahead and spot.
This is what I get for my 9/11 memes.
They come back to bite you in the
Hey, man,
ass.
it's-
Christ.
Hey, 2 days late.
Come on, Dungeon. If I rolled 9/11 on 9/11, you had to give me some.
That would've been cursed.
Well, it is Friday the 13th now.
Well, it suffers a stun for a single turn.
Well,
You know, better than nothing.
I'm not gonna go there. That's too dark even for me.
You know what? It also is like its base accuracy is reduced to 5 because stun targets can't. I'm just
I
laughing
know.
stuff.
The last
Oh man.
stuff.
Oh my god, that
So you
you're
spend
gonna like
only
the
a single
fucking,
decision. You only spend a single decision to fire. You see that there's after the green impact on across his chest, it has a kind of dazed look in its eyes. It's not really paying attention forward. It's looking all over the place. Sorry, it's done for a single turn. Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, you did that.
Are you done, Evie?
Let's shoot it again.
Okay.
You're using what gun?
Put back the
Gambler,
hammer on the
still.
gambler. You point at the creature, and you fire again.
Am I still affected by Concerto
Yes.
Maestro?
Till the till the end of your turn. Well, actually, does it save for the?
It does not clarify a.
We'll
duration.
clarify. We will clarify that the power. I think it's actually supposed to be.
If it operates under the same rules as Concerto Allegro, it is maintained for as long as I continue spending AP to make.
Yeah, you can only have one of the AP1. Oh, two of the AP1 and one of the AP2. So at best ever 3 tokens, but one of the AP2 and 2 on the AP1. As far as I'm remember, I'll have to double check and confirm it, but for right now, I'm gonna play it as the AP1 can stack on 2 different targets and the AP2 can stack only on 1 target. I think it's supposed to be only on 1 target for both of them, but I'm gonna play it like this for now.
Well, for my AP1 ability, if I spend 2 AP on it, I can denote to affect 3 enemies with it.
Okay, so yeah, it is supposed to be just 1 stack on each then.
Yeah.
Considering how good they are. But yeah, so your AP2, it's on the next turn you pay AP2 to keep it up or lose it with the effects further on. So no, Evie, you're continuously under the effect until the end of this turn and the start of the next one. And that's only if he doesn't pay the AP upkeep, because if Nico does, then it continues until the start of the next turn, which he has to continue paying upkeep. I'm also switching upkeep to be at the general start of the next round, not the player turn or the enemy turn. It's everyone pays an upkeep at the beginning of that turn.
Okay.
So it's still the D12. D12 plus
alright.
2D20. Sorry,
I need
2D10s.
I need another. No,
There you
I
go.
need. No, dude, yeah, that's right. I got confused.
I said it wrong. It's 2D10s. Plus 5. 13 plus 5 is an 18, which definitely does hit. And you're doing reduced damage because of the green bullet.
Can I
And
switch
you have a
my
chance-
targeting location?
Location? Yes, you can. Oh, I keep meaning to have you choose the location. You can't choose the head. It's a harder target to hit for the head, and you would have missed.
Okay. So we're going back to the chest.
Okay.
Come here, homie.
22 points of damage. So another green bullet hitting its chest multiple times. Oh. It just stands there taking the hits. It rolls a d20 for the after effect of your green bullet. I believe you're not going to try to stun. It's already stunned. And the only other thing you can do is immobilize. The vines fail
Is
to
it-
catch onto the limbs of its body. Rolled an 11 with modifiers.
I am going to kill you.
The end of your turn?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Well, the end of your turn on this. Yeah, end of your turn. Next goes up this guy. He is stunned. At the start of his turn, even despite being stunned, he generates energy around him. It's like a darkness that pulls over his shoulders. He can't do anything on this phase, on the turn, and pops it back to the player phase. Before we go back to the players,
He's
however,
casting Hyper Beam.
we have a conversation with Cynric. I'm going to pause the my battle music at the current moment and return to the theme that was playing for Mother over here. Cynric. That's what your heart continues to yell at me. That is your name, right?
I.
I don't sense the. She waves her hand. Drudgery of the city, of Spiral City across you. There's something of your energy. It's lighter than the folks here. It's free than the Spiral citizens. Tell me, he has a soft smile. Where do you come from?
I don't know. What should I answer? You first called me a worm and dragged me against my will. What did you do? What did you do for my friend Nico over there?
I didn't harm him. I have not harmed anybody. Not yet, at least. I do intend harm for your friend, Lance.
Not helping your case here. So, why do you interest in this lowly worm, as you so put it earlier?
To be frank, I spoke in a group, and if it bother you so much, then please, let me show you my apology. If you tell me where you're from, because I know you're not from here, maybe I can help you go back to where you belong.
Thanks, but I'll find my own way back.
Aren't you a
I can't
little
quite
bit
leave the
concerned
city.
about how your family's doing? And the current affairs of Jewelberg? Her eyes are like normal pupils, like with white, and it has this. It's white, like regular eyes with white corona, and there's a black pupil, but then it starts to be that her whole eye turns into a dark flat black, and it starts to emanate purple where her pupil once was. Aren't you just a little concerned about the friends you left behind? Lover that
Why
you
the
might have left?
questions if you seemingly know the answers?
Well, I need to hear you say them.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Sorry, I need to take myself back for like 5 steps. See, let's say that she doesn't mention Julberg. All that she mentions is that you've been far from home, far from family, friends that miss you. But tell me where you're from, and I can help you get there.
I mean,
Surely there are people waiting for you.
Hmm. Yeah, I bet they are waiting for me there. But I have to find the reason why I was dragged out here in the first place.
You could find your answers there, and I could help you. I can help you find the answers plague you, Cynric. Denounce that silver in you, and work with me.
Wait, you mean in exchange? So you want me to give up silver, this the silver I wield, and you'll help me?
Cynric, not only would I help you, I'd make sure that all of your wildest dreams, your deepest inhibitions come true.
Hmm. What's got you so soured on these colors anyway?
She looks a bit annoyed by the question, but a smile and composition returns. If you're so interested in my disposition, I'll give you the answer. After I give you my answer, you can't tally anymore, and you have to give me a decision about working with me or not. And I will not give you a half-baked answer either. No, I will explain the feud in full for you. But you'll have to give me your answer about working with me. Understand?
So you'll give a full answer, and in exchange, I have to give you a definite yes or no.
Correct.
Fine, let's hear it.
She opens her mouth to speak, but then it's the player's initiative.
I Lance kind of looks on. Sorry, I kind of zoned out there. What the hell is going on? Edvin, I thought you killed that thing already.
I stunned it.
You
No
better
longer
kill it
done.
quick, because she's gonna spill some major tea.
Wait, wait, did you say it's no longer stunned?
No longer stunned.
Didn't you use your spirit gun?
No, not yet.
Looks up a Skyworks fucking floating shoes, like, ugh. Alright.
There's just tattoos
Well,
just floating there.
Yeah, if there's anyone who's gonna go be the front line, rolls up his sleeves, it's gonna be me.
Rolls up his sleeves, he says, wearing a sleeveless fucking jacket.
Yeah. And Lance
And
will
I do
move
mean you
towards-
have access to all of your inventories. You want to move up to the front line?
Hang on.
No, I got you. I got you.
No, I'm just looking for a particular image.
I'm gonna play Lance's battle theme throughout his turn.
Where the hell is Edmund? There he is.
Yeah. No. Basically, Lance right now is screwing up with this creature. I posted on group chat. You are one ugly motherfucker. You know that? Like, if you could talk right now, I think it'd smell. Smell worse than West Bay, and that's an accomplishment. He villain leyline fighting style, so he's going to throw some hands with his leyline fighting style.
Strength plus your skill. So it's gonna be that 4d6 because of journeyman.
Yes. Oops. Really wish Michael was here right now. Could use a wish right now.
Oh, shit. That's the wrong...
14.
Sorry, Trinity.
That's fine. I didn't even see it.
16 in total. You managed to hit this
Yeah.
entity. Lance, after landing a successful melee attack, because it's been focusing on you, it makes a free reaction and attacks a melee attack against you first. You still succeed, but attacks first. It lifts a mighty fist and crashes it down upon you.
Okay,
Almost
I have a question for how this interaction is going to work. If I were to re-engage my second anima ability, would I be able to do that and it would just replace what I currently have on Endbend, or would I not be able to because it's active on Endbend?
You don't have a reaction. You already spent
Oh,
it.
even though it's a new round?
No.
Because I
This
never
is-
got a turn.
No.
Last
That's
time.
what I'm saying. Each round you guys get, this guy has its own round.
Okay.
You guys, it's still battle round 1. No.
Yeah, I went first in the battle round. This thing
Ah,
goes...
you
I
rolled to 11,
understand.
son of a bitch.
I understand.
It's
I
some...
follow now.
It's some fucked up mother. Boss.
Lance points at it. Haha, you rolled to 11.
Punches the shit out of Lance for laughing.
No!
Whoops, those are the wrong dice. It crashes down its massive paw on you, Lance. And this is because it's been staring at Lance.
That's 22. 22 damage. I take.
No.
Well
You don't
that.
take 22 damage. No. You take half of that in half of that in AP damage, and half of that is regular damage.
Oh, then I'm not at AP.
So 1. He can't drop you to 1. Actually, he drops you to 2, not to 1.
And the other half of 22 is 12, right?
It's 11.
11 and 11.
11. Oh, no, then there's no. He just. Wow, what a dick move. He hits me only for my AP. Because my natural defense just wants to.
You could survive a hit like that?
Leave line. I'm gonna reset the board. I'm just gonna save it real fast.
Ooh.
We're just finishing up Lance's damage roll because he was interrupted by this entity. You've seen it twice, and it revealed. I'm gonna reveal its name as oh damn it! I have its name in roll 20. God, not roll 20. Time simulator.
I think Wi-Fi is still on.
Dungeons Wi-Fi is. Who said that? Who am I timing out? I knew it was game night. How do I time out mods?
You can just do it.
No, I know. I'm just teasing.
I can't time him out for you, but I can report him.
Oh,
Get
don't do that.
reported.
No, I know. I'm gonna report him for bullying.
Bullying.
Guess I can only pick one color.
What?
Oh, the map does not look happy, dude. Oh, I'm all the way zoomed in, that's why. My bad.
Not the ball.
Fallen for the classic blunder of clicking my color before the map loaded fully.
I just got a void.
Oh, that's why you guys aren't loaded in yet. I'll just give it a bit. You guys have to load in.
So this is how it feels
What's
like.
Well,
No,
so
there's no
it's not-
loading or
it's-
anything.
Yeah, it's not loading anything.
Yeah, it's just the void.
That's
Yeah, this
creepy.
is
I
how it
wasn't.
feels like.
I'll show you. I'll show you what I'm looking at.
Come on, I can't see it load because I was gonna reset the table again. Oh, that is kind of terrifying, huh?
Something did change. Oh,
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 oh, oh.
oh!
Got it.
There we go.
I need a cigarette after that.
My internet, I
Oh
swear.
no.
I assigned your colors on my end.
Oh no, I can't
Okay,
join my color.
I made it. I am purple again.
I have 99999 on everything. You can't tell my true
Yeah.
dungeon. How's- Oh, it's definitely my internet. Oh no.
Oh yeah. Stream is fucked.
I can't even connect to my color.
Hang on, guys. We might connect again. Uh,
This is the power of all eyes.
Oh, it registered the color choices.
No, wait. I see everyone's pings are dropping. Line, you're the only one who's still at 999. Oh no, we all
Why?
stabilized.
Why does? That's weird. For some reason, my name on my character sheet says both Seinrich Gunvald and Nico Vega.
Where?
It does.
I see Senator's name in big white text here.
I see
Yeah,
Nico.
you're like
I
a double
also
wide
see that.
surprise, man.
I see Nico's fine. I don't see.
Up here, I see Seinrich's name huge, like across the entire board,
Oh,
which is funny.
that's
I
probably a.
see.
Yes,
Um,
probably. It's
and it's on my character name. It was doubled up. Like it, but I fixed it.
Double
It's
wide
fine.
surprise.
I know you said Lord
Yeah,
Channel, but this is ridiculous.
Ugh.
yeah, that thing hit Lance so hard that it got reality around it.
It destroyed your internet.
literally crashed the table. Hold on, I'm gonna have to reload the table one more time from the start.
Uh,
No, you don't have to leave. Let's see if this fixes it.
Second
I'm trying to
worst
get that for you,
tables.
Trinity. Trinity, I'm trying to get that for you. I'm just like very specific when it comes to descriptions.
You're good, bro. I know. You take your fucking time.
You can't ban an idea.
Oh,
What was
there's
that noise?
noises.
Let's play Blitzball.
Oh, Cynric is no longer here.
Oh
Fixed
no.
it.
Cynric is no longer consuming Nico.
I kicked it hard enough to make it work.
dun.
There,
Lance is
Nico, Lance,
wheeling, dazing. Skin.
it is your turn to retaliate. Does this roll? Did we roll this?
Lance is wheel. No, we did not. That was for the hit.
Okay, so you're rolling for damage now, right?
Yeah, I'm fighting. I'm fighting the system, bro. I'm at 9999.
Oh, all of you are. Jesus.
Did you pause the music? Because it was working perfectly fine without the music.
No line. It's not the
Oh,
music.
I noticed a 999.
It's my internet.
Yeah, you are back to 900 ping.
Pausing the music isn't gonna change nothing.
So exactly is ping. I don't know what that means.
connection
It
communication, how
is
long it
so
takes
it
to
is
have a communication between one host to someone else. So the higher that ping is, the longer it's taking for the communication to go between each other.
yeah.
Meaning, if you have higher ping, your action is going to take a lot longer to be registered on any sort of server.
Yeah. So like in most so this is a rare case where bigger number equals worse person. So for example, I don't know what my ping is right now, but I'm looking at your ping, Lee. It's like
999.
jumping between 40 to 50-ish, right? So that means that my connection from my computer to yours is we are pinging back and forth every 40 to 50 milliseconds. We're getting pings across the internet. Conversely, my ping to dungeon at the moment is 999 pings per milliseconds per ping,
We got
which
like
is
100 and
several factors larger.
I
You may
see.
and you may not think 900 milliseconds is a lot, but when you're comparing it to like 50 milliseconds, it's substantial.
It's like a full second. It's almost a full second.
Yeah, just for one instance of information to travel.
Yeah, I think no, no. I
We're
thought we're
on
stabilizing.
dial-up again, boys. Mom, mom, get off the phone. I
Mom.
need to use the internet.
We just put my dice down now. Like I said, this entity just hit Lance hard enough to cause reality to like shake like this.
Try downline.
Oh, what the hell? It didn't even save the AP though. Yeah. Alright, let's try now. And I'm gonna roll the dice. 14.
Divided by 2, is 7, rounding up. So 7 of that is normal damage, and as other 7, because you have the ley line fighting style skill set, uh, you feel that
Yeah.
you were able.
Ignore that, Trinity. My phone's ringing and fell and hit the enter button.
You
Yeah.
you don't have the apprentice ability for true sight. Actually, you would because you're within 5 feet. You would have gained advantage to hit, but it doesn't matter. But it's only once per round, so you can choose when you want to.
Yeah.
Um, you Lance, do you feel the sensation that you can pull this energy into yourself, this anima power, because you can
Hmm.
with your ley line fighting style? Do you want to?
Is it?
Trinity.
Hmm. This is one of those decisions that would really fuck up the everything going forward kind of energy dungeon. I don't know. You gotta sell me. How dangerous are we talking about this energy? What's the
Similar
vibe?
enough
What's
to
the aura?
it's similar enough to anima power that you feel like you could still take it and use it for yourself. It's new and foreign. You cannot tell what it is until you use the effect.
Because the last thing I want to deal with is becoming like Carlos. Can I? Okay. Can I
Well,
use the
if you
gathered
don't want to be like
energy?
Carlos, you should probably not.
Yeah, I know. So hear me out. Can I use the gathered energy to convert it, like, right there and then to, like, several God Walkabout punches?
No, not without still having the effect. If there is any. You're still tapping into this energy.
You know, if Michael was here right now. No, fuck it. Lance is like, when he pulls that energy out, he just, like, throws it on the ground disrespectfully, refusing to take whatever its thing's power was.
Well, as you throw the energy onto the side,
I ain't trusting shit.
7 energy is a decent amount, but I cannot color them differently, but as you throw your hand to the side, several pygmies fly out of your hand. Ah. Lance, you're scattered around with pygmies.
Okay, what the? What? Do you guys go from that thing?
Ah! What?
Speak English. What the fuck is going on? Also, if you're spawning them, we can't see, see them. Oh, there they go.
I would wager half damage to the dox and recoil. How much soul damage do you take for doxing your twin?
Hold on.
So yeah, Lance, as you flick the energy, so specifically, Lance is flicking energy gathered from this thing, and it is materialized as pygmies.
What? 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 What is going on? What are you all doing here?
They're too befuddled to be able to answer you. They just spawned. They're freshly spawned pygmy.
What is look? This thing like. God's walking by and just throw the AP1 at it, but he's literally like looking back every once in a while at the pygmies like, what the fuck is going on?
Specifically, they're all behind you or huddled around you. They just seem to be docile at the current moment. What do you want to do with your second decision?
Dawn's using Dawn's true combo.
All right,
The
one
roll this
AP.
D12 price.
Roll
Already
over
paid
to
for
you.
it.
Go ahead. 3 and
Ah, Jiminy fucking crickets! Come on, Lance, please don't miss this.
no,
That was a
almost,
fucking 12. Oh,
almost, but no. That's a 9 plus no minus 2. It's a 7.
fucking
Lance misses with the
yes.
2 combo.
Yeah.
Aww.
Can I use like an oh? Do we have like? Well, what action do I need to use for an item?
A decision.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that's the end of my turn.
You ended your turn.
I
He
can't do
goes
anything
next.
else.
I know. He goes now. Lance, he still focuses you. He spends his decision though to recall the pygmies as fallen energy drops.
Oh,
Lance,
What?
Make an agility check for me. The pygmies, are they being pulled back into this entity, or pulling you with it?
all right, rolling. That's a 9.
A 9. Oh no, plus your, I mean dexterity check. So 9. It's a 11. It is not enough, unfortunately, as you get pulled closer to the creature. You
Let's
see the
kind of
other,
reach out for one
you
of
see the
Grab my
pygmies begin
head!
to, you see the pygmies begin to like stick themselves onto the surface of this creature, and meld back into from whence they came. Little green energy particles,
What
like
the-
healing effects, begin to happening.
Who's healing? Its own?
So all the pygmies are gone now. Lance, you're pulled into its
Man.
body, and you feel yourself, your physical form,
Oh.
being into like a quicksand, pulled into its body. It can't pull you in entirely the first go because you aren't exactly what it's trying to pull in. It's like water, but heavy.
The fuck?
Oh,
Why?
From where it pulled you, God's Rockabye is back where it is. It's not with you.
Here's a reaction to this.
Correct, you can.
I swear to
I'm
God,
gonna-
Evan, if you
Shoot
shoot
Lance.
me,
Shoot him. Do it.
Shoot him.
Well, you know,
I
I got
wouldn't have
three.
told you to shoot him until he opens his mouth.
I've got 3. Loon, do I shoot Lance?
oh my, look, I'm alive.
No,
I'm not corrupted. I'm not.
We're not trying to kill him. We're trying to save him. So don't shoot him.
Some would say death is kind of saving.
So
You know-
true. See, now you're thinking with portals.
See, my biggest gripe is I literally didn't take the evil energy into me, and I now suffer another consequence of that. It's like, fuck if I, damn if I do, and damn if I don't.
As a
This is the
reaction,
first
Edmund
Lance,
puts away the
existence
gambler.
for you.
Yeah. That's Lancelot McKinley for you. Lance, I love you so much.
What's up, Edmund?
Lance puts away the gambler.
Oh
As a
my
reaction.
god, that's hilarious. You just put away the gambler. Lance,
Really?
you yell out, "My God!" and you just put his gun away.
But you burn it.
Dude, honestly, fucking based.
Yeah, you could, but it's not.
Lance, who?
You look at your friend for help as he is actively taking, like, unfucking helping you.
Lance has got this.
Yeah, you got that.
Yeah, he got
I
this.
clearly don't. Yeah, Lance, you said earlier you could fight this thing. You wanted to fight the
Out of
skill.
character line, I can't
Yeah.
use the spirit gun with the gambler equipped.
When you
Oh,
equip-
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can't.
when-
I can't
you-
dual wield yet.
okay. No. Thank you for telling me, because I thought you were just
Yeah.
like, okay. See, now in game, like Lance, because Lance doesn't know that.
When
No,
you
Lance
spend
has-
it, when
Lance
you
has
spend
no
the
clue.
decision to switch to spirit gun, it automatically equips the spirit gun, but de-equips the gun you're equipped with.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, then I'll just do that. Only thing Lance sees is just the gambler turned into like this shadow revolver.
No one would be able to see it. It's just you pulling up your you get to spend a decision, not a reaction. You can still
Yeah,
fire
so
with
Lance
the
puts away the
gambler.
gun. I thought you said that the gambler I couldn't have any weapon out while using the spirit. gun.
Correct. You can't swap to the spirit gun as a reaction. It's a full decision. Not a full decision. It is a single decision. Not a
Oh, so I can just have any weapon out anyway, and then
swap
Use
to the
spirit
stand.
gun.
Yes, swap into the spirit gun.
okay.
It's like because it is
Well,
a
with that the
skill, not a.
case, I
not-
shoot
it's-
Lance.
Yeah, you tell what shoot Lance. Are you targeting Lance or are you targeting?
Yeah.
I'm gonna target the monster.
Left arm, right arm, head, or chest?
Is there any appendage currently trying to grab Lance? Or is he just doing spooky?
He's
Lance
just
is
standing
being
there
pulled-
grooving.
Oh, this thing is like just letting Lance being pulled into him. He's not really reacting to it. That shadow that's
we're
been
gonna
over his shoulder has
shoot-
been growing larger, though.
I shoot
What
the
shadow?
There was a bit growing shadow over this monster's shoulders since the first turn after you were finished. On
Is
the
the
second
shadow a
turn,
corporeal object? Can I shoot the
Not a-
shadow?
can you shoot the shadow? No. It doesn't work.
Can I
like
throw
that.
my great sword? Can I
I
throw
wanna
my
shoot it
great
in his
sword?
chest.
Shadow.
The chest. Okay, go ahead. Roll for accuracy if you're shooting the chest. Your dexterity. Oh. Yeah, it still hasn't been modified yet. That hasn't been changed yet, so you still have the bonus from Nico.
Hey, where do you think you're going, folks?
And this is firing at a disadvantage, so we're gonna make 2 rolls. The first one is a nice 26. The second one's gonna be.
Now, hypothetically speaking,
I'm listening.
like hypothetically speaking, I'm still attached to this thing. Can I do anything to like help Edmund get that, make this an easier shot for him?
Does called shot affect? Is called shot the previous roll that is taken, or just a previous roll when it comes to disadvantage or
Initiative.
advantage disadvantage?
It should be for just initiative.
$18.
Yeah, before rolling initiative. It's only initiative rolls. An 18? Holy
what
shit, you still... Wow, you even with the disadvantage, you still hit.
Nice.
I thought it
'Cause the
was for
18
any
plus-
roll.
No, it's right here, dude.
Ah, okay.
It is a once a fight. With a
Oh
daily
right, I
cooldown.
could use called shot during the plus arms event. Just shits and giggles. Okay, I remember. And it's still
So,
doing
yeah.
half, right?
Yep, still doing half. Because you're shooting with green bullets.
This motherfucker.
No,
I'm gonna
just take
get
some...
you.
Ask Nico for a little bit of his, a 1 pound piece of meat. Come on, Nico, you don't need that much meat.
What?
You can take, anything to recycle for a bullet.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Pause.
Gambler.
Yeah, no, literally anything. The gambler pops open, and inside of it's got like a cosmic recycling plant.
That brings up a question.
Sing-
No, do I still have that ability? I don't think I still have that ability. Hold on, I might be.
For 21 damage, as you hit it, you may choose, instead of the vines as the green after bullet effect, to try to help Lance by giving him an advantage to break out.
We're gonna give Lance an advantage.
So the reasoning is that the green bullet has this unique property. Interacting with this target, it hits the chest of this target, dealing 21 points of damage, adding the +5. As it deals the damage hitting the chest of this entity, Lance, you feel the green energy coursing through this heavy water, and it's almost as if Edmund's there lifting you up with his hand. It's a brief moment or two, but it's strong enough to help you with an advantage.
Yeah. What?
Do you have any aspiring words to tell Lance?
Sink or swim,
Don't
Lance.
die.
It's your choice now.
Thank you, helicopter.
Make sure to brush your teeth before bedtime.
So it spends its second decision to grow the shadow on its back. Its third decision, in order to help pull Lance into itself.
Whoa, hang on a second. Me and Edmund have something very special. I just realized when you said that third decision, you gave us third decisions for defeating all eyes as a reward.
Huh?
You don't remember?
No.
You said that we got for beating all eyes, we were rewarded with an extra decision.
Anyone else remember that? I mean, not Nico, clearly, but...
I remember you and Kalis one-shotting All Eyes.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
that
remember
was like
this.
this is before Plus Arms. This is before Plus Arms started. I must have been in the notes then. Fuck. 'Cause I remember you saying it. I'm not like trying to get like advantages over you. I'm being serious.
Let's discuss it after that. Then
think-
hold on. We have stats to worry about for readjusting for everyone who's been here. Not Nico. You're fine, Nico. And then we can
You're a good
discuss
boy, Nico.
Lila about decisions. And then that would only mean Nico has still 2 decisions, while everyone else who's defeated All Eyes was there gets an extra decision, if that has been the case. I'm not gonna say no. I'm just gonna say let's deal with it later.
Later. Gotcha. Hey, keep your ugly mitts to yourself.
So if not interrupted, it's going to pull Lance whole into itself. So player phase.
Yeah, reaction.
That's legal.
I still have my reaction.
Oh, I know. Okay. Would you like to? How do you like to react as it's trying to pull you in? It's not doing it immediately. At the end of its next turn, it will. Well, at the start of its next turn, it will.
Oh.
Not end.
Okay. Because I was just gonna start whipping, like using Lonic Fighting Star to start whipping the shreds of it off.
No, it's not doing it yet. But at the start of its next turn, it will.
Okay. I don't want to alarm you two. Look at the tattoos. 3, gentlemen. Didn't he heal us? To the tattoos?
That reminds me, Rasnova is back there with everybody else. Does they get a decision too?
It has 1 decision, no reaction. It is still you though.
Despite all the
since we
things.
see of Lance, I'm gonna give Lance an AP2 shield.
Lance, you get covered with a AP2 shield. Astronova places itself to cover you. Because it literally
Thank
has
you.
to. No, it's with you now. Cyric, you have that sensation of heavy water covering around you. As if that's going to be the player turn, and it's just going to be Astronova connecting to the Lance. At the end of this player phase, we're going to have this chick chat with Cyric a bit more. Mother.
Pause music.
Yes.
Let's pause the music and gotta let her talk. Like that elevator pitch.
That elevator pitch. I love it now. So, you must understand. I'm only here in the best of your benefit as well. You're ignorant of the game at large. A player that has no idea of the larger ramifications that you're dealing with. And if you joined me, why, you'd be on the winning side. The victorious side. My husband and I, and our children are nearly undefeatable. From whence darkness comes, no, from whence everything comes from, returns back to darkness after all. Won't you join us, Cyric?
Sorry, but the answer's still no. Or these answers are, I'll find them with my own power.
Did you tell her you're from this place?
I never did.
Mm-mm.
And I intentionally didn't tell her.
I was so tempted to say it out loud.
Hey, isn't Steinrich from Julberg?
Oh well, no, that's Kabuki. You only get 1 chance at this. Your Anima Power 3. The ability to save all your friends in Spiral City. For what it's worth.
Most of them.
Lance
Most of your friends.
is meant for death. That can't be saved. You truly wish to throw your life away for him?
It's getting in my mouth! Ugh!
It's getting in my
Oh.
mouth.
I don't plan on dying, but I won't betray him, the rest of my friends, and myself.
Such bright potential in you. Oh well. And she like waves her hand and slaps you back into the battle initiative.
Hey guys, what's going? Astronova.
When she slaps you back into battle initiative, because you are technically supposed to be Astronova, and Astronova is currently being a shield, you are side by side with Lance, being pulled in.
I got you.
Hey. What? What did it? How did it get here?
Well,
Hey,
she tried. I'll explain later.
yeah, let's focus on this.
Yeah, I
Hey.
gotta bail you out again.
Oh, it's the best feeling, right?
He's making fun of you.
No. At times it feels that way. So oh,
The internet,
well,
it confuddles me.
he got so mad that Simon. Nah,
Also, I just realized she never made good
Everyone
on her word. That she'll tell me what's really going on in exchange for a different answer.
Oh, I
Oh,
forgot to do that. My bad. There's been so much going on with that. No, I meant to give you her definite answer.
could it be like still spoken or that bridge is already gone?
No. Guys, I gladly tell you. Just sorry, I forgot to tell you. I have full intention in actually saying it. I didn't have an intention to. Wow, even I got disconnected.
Yeah, I'll just like Lance would like kind of stay quiet, listening.
Well, you can't really listen in anyway. It's only a conversation between Cyric and her mother, as far as she's called herself. Long ago, long before any life had existed on this ball of rock, there was the divine fight for dominance over the physical realm. I know, beautiful. The chorus of my kindred kind. The music and symphony that came with our herald. And all that changed when the blinding light appeared. Its infuriating, blinding nature. It came in a kaleidoscope of colors, and ever since has left me and my kindred, my beautiful children, my husband, darling husband, locked away, never to be seen, always to be just agents of the shadows. That is why I hate colors. And if you will not join me into snuffing out those colors, then I don't have any use for you. Play the ignorant part of a hero, and I will show you what a true monster and villain is. As that's when she will push Cyric back to the battle line.
Is she also confused when she sees Cyric in this creature too? Like, what's
oh,
going on here?
it wouldn't let me in.
I re-invited you. I sent 2 invites again. I'll send you another one.
Hi, name's Lancelot. Pretty cool guy. Say so myself. Um, yeah, like I want to say at least
There's a pygmy in the water. Hey, the water's good.
no, it's
Ah,
not.
failing
Yeah,
with.
it was not letting me.
Oh,
Try
that's
one
weird.
more time. You too, Evie?
I mean, like,
Hold on, I'm sending a message out.
Lance, you're too heavy to carry, even for Cyric.
who's saying that?
Me.
The Vincent.
Nope,
The Vincent.
failed.
Yeah, I can't.
Damn, I guess I'll have it saved for.
Oh wait, I'm here.
Well, no, it's fine. We're actually at our closing time too. I will write a note on this thing where we are. Nico, you haven't
So
taken
it's
your
like
turn yet.
Correct. I have not.
Yep.
Lance is like,
Appreciate your
I
patience.
want to imagine like
Nah, you good. Shit happens, dog.
this. Yeah, like I just want to imagine like as the closing credits play, you just see like a myth Lance and a confused Simon like trying to figure out why he's in the pool. This thing, and it's like it's just a common notion. And then
Well,
Lance
actually,
looks at,
since we're
hmm?
we're rounding the time here, and I'm not trying to make this an extended fight and whatnot. Um, I'll just narratively explain that this entity. Hold on, I want to. Yeah, I will reveal its title and name is called Absolution. This Absolution melds itself with Lance and Samara because it's already grappled with you two, but becomes a ball
"Ah!"
of shadow, a pool of it, which begins to suck each and every one of you into itself. Joe Master reaches in and grabs you guys, holding in tight. You see the silhouette the silk handed of Showmaster deteriorating as it's trying to keep you guys from falling into the darkness. Hey, if there's one thing you can remember me by, it's I ran a pretty good game. And he
Lance is like
throws you
cheering.
guys.
Lance like kind of like as like he's being thrown and just like trying to reach out. Still no, the showmaster, no.
That pool of darkness pulls Showmaster's hands into it. You guys get thrown off to the other sides over here, off
Well,
onto
I
the
got
board's edges, into Spiral City once again, to return back to your physical form from whence they were starting. It is while you're falling that that darkness hovers over the skies of Spiral City, the heaviest over West Bay.
oh god. Hey, magical winds! I need to change my direction. Or am I too late and we're baked into the decision because we made that pre-log thing happen?
Break into your decision.
God, son of a bitch. I hope Nico's okay. It's like Nico just hard cuts to Nico like living in a. Who has Nico been the entire time? Like in the real world?
Traveling around
Nico.
Hammer District aimless for a few days before getting falling asleep and then waking up into Plus Arms. It's been a very
So
recent event that he's gotten into the Hammer District,
so kind of like a homeless kind of thing going on. Gotcha.
more or less.
Well, yeah, it's almost like he got kidnapped and human trafficked for several months on end.
I want to imagine like he just wakes like he was like sleeping not in a trash can or nothing like that. No, he's just sleeping next to something for warmth, and like, oh, what, what the actual? Oh, thank goodness that was a dream. He sees a pygmy. It wasn't, but you know,
Well, that's sweet of you.
That
yeah,
will
it's just
conclude Plus Arms. I will also shelterly challenged. Got you. Each of you gain a rare
Oh.
relic. It is called the Drop of Anonymity. I will add it. It can be equipped. It is soulbound to each of the four of you.
Sounds like a cursed item.
You don't have to use it,
Sounds
but you
like a
cannot
cursed
remove it.
item.
That's
it's.
concerning.
I'm leaving this in the van into the sea of all the other stuff I've had in my person since the start of this campaign. Hey, you know what? Since I'm gonna be like it with Alistor, just get like, hey Alistor, can you like you with your fancy machine, can you break this down? It's soul down to me, but I'm sure we can like I don't know, throw in the woodchucker or something.
I didn't spell it
I don't think
correctly.
I don't think that's a good idea, Lance. A potato, destroy the demo. Like it's being destroyed by the Anima destroying machine that Alistair owns, and Lance starts screaming in pain, and then Alistair's like, "Whoa, wait, what's going on? I'm just messing with you." It's like the thing that Edward does. That's not funny, Lance.
It's not funny, Lance. It hurts every single time. I feel like my DNA is being rearranged.
I call bullshit shenanigans, man. Bullshit shenanigans.
I, I feel like I was injected by a needle, and after that injection, my DNA was never the same.
Oh Jesus Christ!
What are you, Snowflame?
And I get that reference. So when you guys begin Act 2, each of you have been listed a certain amount of price of money that you gain from plus arms, as well as regaining the because I won't be able to accurately decide who's winning for what. I decided that each of you gain a gold relic ticket. Uh, this gold relic ticket for Nico and anyone who may not remember is a redeem quality. It can redeem a legendary or less quality relic. Well, no, gold can be, sorry, gold is for rares. There's a higher quality than gold. If you have 3 gold tickets, you can redeem a legendary, and so on and so forth. There's a conversion table for it all, but you can use these gold relic ticket in order to redeem a free rare relic. It'll be a rare
Cause
relic
I've
of
got a
your power and
golden
choice.
ticket.
Hmm?
Cause I've got a golden ticket.
I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt.
And you can't have any of it.
And then again, you also guys gain the free soul-bound rare relic drop of anonymity.
What does it do?
Uh, it is a relic that is shaped like a teardrop. When having it equipped, you are able to empower your AP 1, 2, and unlock anything. No, sorry, empower your anima power. So for the anima power you currently have, you empower it, and then you can unlock any one that you currently don't have. You can't unlock more than one. It's just you unlock the other one that you may have not have. If you have access to
What
all 3 of your AP, then you just get empowered AP3.
That's suspicious.
color is this
That's very
drop?
suspicious.
It's a tinge of black and purple.
Yeah, no.
Coalesces with those colors.
Nope.
I'm gonna eat it. Nom, 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 nom.
That sounds like a
What happens if
Lance
we
thing.
what happens if we give all four of these to Hell's Wrath?
He's gonna have the biggest tummy. I'm just saying, guys. We know Alistair.
Holy
He's got an
shit,
anima.
Edmund's a Happa! I hate that so much. We will
Hang on,
start it.
hear me out.
Sorry, I just want to pause real quick. I'm saying just to take the floor to say that when we begin again for our act 2, it won't be I'll make sure to have everything situated and my notes written clearly in a good place that it won't be deleted. We will begin with you guys in Spiral City, taking the night after, like the night waking up after this event. You will be cognitive of the plus arm event, and for those who handled their vacation arc, you would know it happened literally during the transition between you and the vacation arc, and then you get teleported back into Spiral City.
It's kind of
I
awkward because
see.
I teleported right in behind Alistair. That's out behind.
No, 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 no. It's that you're you teleported physically right there. Then you just NPC stand in front of Alistair as he NPC stands in front of you.
No, no. He was at the computer typing away at something. Lance just appeared behind him.
So then he doesn't notice and he just continues to NPC type. But yeah, that mean when we get back, you guys will also gain your rewards then as well. Money.
Appropriate picture here.
So, being that you're the oddball out, Nico, how did you feel about the absurdity? And again do apologize to everybody for not having everything situated. I appreciate you all knowing that computer problems.
Nah, you're good, bro. Again, I got to show off a bit of Nico's cutthroat business side, which was cool.
Hey, Nico, like
Well, Nico
there
and
was
Edmund get along greatly.
there was a there's prime real estate for mining out there in West Bay.
It's
We could
prime
like
real estate for mining for you in
West Bay.
my I couldn't think of a comeback. You gotta give me like a few business days to cook one up. Hold on.
Few business days, Lamau. No, no, take your time, of course. How did you the rest? How does everyone else feel about uh what I was able to improvise at the very least to get us going for the next stuff?
You know, it's
Yeah, I guess
very on brand.
shame that we couldn't finish it as intended, but oh well. Maybe we'll get another chance in the future for another plus storms. I don't know.
It happens, dude. Yeah, it's not like he's gonna delete the whole map, throw it in the trash, and that was the end of that chapter.
Oh, I'll make a new one, but Game Showmaster is currently not doing
He's
well,
not.
man.
He's he, he's
His
he's
as
not dead.
common notions would play. No, I was gonna say you would definitely see an on-screen death as a no. It's his gloves and gone. Get ripped.
Just make the next one based on more reporting and anything. We're all in the fucking car sharing the ride together. I'm sure we'll love that.
I take
Like
note.
anytime, and like the car takes fuel, and like as soon as it runs out of fuel, everyone looks at Lance. So who's paying for gas? And everyone just keeps looking at Lance. Really? The guy from West Bay has to pay for gas.
I mean, you talk up a big game. That counts as gas, right?
Oh, shit, you're gonna take three
Shouldn't
soul damage for that one.
shouldn't have been poor, bro. I don't know. Just move out.
Yeah, that's
I
another two soul
I
damage.
I'm dead. Uh, the
I'm
future
fucking dead.
refuses.
You should
And
take the advice of the offspring and get a fucking job.
Oh my god.
so,
I do
Edmund,
have
you're
a
gonna
job.
spawn back at the Sauntering Stallion. Cyrex back at Dockside. Nico is at an undisclosed bench, living that as we call it, the carefree life. And Lance is returning back in the Hammer District at Alistair's apartment. Can our intrepid heroes fight against the incoming darkness? As our final cutscene would fade, and it'd just be the mother figure. She flaunts herself in front of three other shadowy figures. Their voices aren't uh, spoken; it's just text that speaks. Mother, did you find out did you find them? Yes. And another voice speaks. I do see why all eyes might have struggled. But for us, no worries. Continue as intended with what we're doing in West Bay. And of course, send our newest enforcer. He'll have a fun time there. And of course, it'll cut to Carlos
And
preparing himself
his
to
bitch
go to
ass
West
got
Bay.
wounded by me.
So the stakes are for most of the group. Edmund needs to figure out what he wants to do with the police department at Marketplace District, as well as
So,
uh, COA, the Coalition of Anima Users, a large group gathering of Anima users from across all of Spiral City, the various districts, in order to gain better Anima rights for each other. They currently don't have a leader, but they've been motivated by Edmund's original writings. And Edmund has to decide if he wants to help lead Koa or let Koa be led by another anima user, an impressed one that they've met.
Travis Downtouch?
Yep, Travis Downtouch is the same guy that was the picture you took.
Well, he's Edmund's. Fortunately, they're gonna have to wait as um Edmund's got a date with Alora Flamewrath, and apparently Plataris is deciding the third wheel.
Uh-oh.
Fuck that guy. If I ever see him again, there's a shot I might throw hands.
Oh, it's on site with Plataris.
Everyone pretty much agrees on that.
I'm just saying it's kind of his fault I ended up where I was. And yes, that's me coping and that's me coping.
See,
We
But
exposed all his sins before we kick his ass. Just make his thing a little extra.
you're definitely gonna need a Hell's Wrath on that. Uh, we're we're worried. The next objective I wanted to talk about is Cyric figure out his origin, where he not where he came from, like where he knows where he came from, but how he can get back to Julberg. What's his connection with the Great Distance, the anima power that brought him here, and the mysterious woman that did so in the first place? Who was she? Where is she? Is she even here?
What should I do with the blue? Because you didn't mention clock faces in the flashback. At
Oh, that was clock faces during during that flashback was because it was a flashback at Adventoria. Sorry,
oh
yeah, not that it was at that
oh
actual place. Yeah,
oh, they just blank faces. Okay, it's an art
hmm
choice. Okay.
yeah. Just because we were doing it there at Adventura.
Someone should tell
So
those Aventurians I need to step up with stuff because shit's happening.
they're in the Grimald Isle. You have to fly back over there or sail back over there if you want to really try that. uh, Cyrus, you also have an interest in keeping Dockside safe because when you come back, you have business to deal with a certain gang led by a certain character.
Ah yes, the puppy liberator, Ven.
And after you defeated two of his men, he's like, yeah, I guess you are not worth yawning over. Come on, let's see Anonymous user versus me. Then we finally have Nico. Human trafficked, only really wanted to come to Spiral City to get its gardens training. You need to finish your garden placement.
Wow, wait, hold on. You mean that was interrupted?
Yeah,
yeah, by getting kidnapped and yeah, that whole thing.
that's kind of what
Yeah.
happens
Hey,
when
let me.
you get kidnapped. You kind of can't go do your homework and stuff.
Um uh
Hey,
but
let me go back to the place I was kidnapped at.
but since you said we get to keep anything we got in plus arms,
See?
I have my academy ID back. So I
Okay,
can get back into the to lower
I'm going
spire.
to let you slide with that. Sure. I didn't intend for that to be the items, but yes, fine. Because
If that's
on
not the
the
way that's if I
no, 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 no,
misunderstood the
no, no,
way
no, no,
the
no, 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 no,
was
no, no, no.
interpreted.
You have to understand. If you call it like that, the first time, the first person who catches it, gotta go let it slide. I had to let it slide. Like, yeah, no, it sounds legit to me. I did not intend it, and I will clarify for anyone else for any other items you guys may want to bring with you around. But no, I will allow you to have your academy item. You were smart enough to
Yeah,
bring that up. I gotta reward it.
yeah. I want to imagine he whiffles to his pockets like, man, that was a crazy dream. Feels the academy pass, pulls it out, like, oh, oh, fuck yeah, we're back in.
The
We are so. And then when Numble said he has to do something very specific, oh no, oh no, we're so done for.
yeah,
I know you,
yeah,
I know you're still on the
hasn't
table, so I'm gonna flick this
hasn't
pick
had
me.
that in months.
Pick me desperately tries. Your ID.
I was fucking I'm kicking him. I spit on him.
Oh,
Oh,
you know the
hey, like, me and Nico got done doing a fucking weird thing with people he never met before on a board game, interrupted by other entities he's never met before, proceeded to get back into reality, sees the same thing that he saw in the board game. What does he plan to do? Oh, he spits on it. Well, D12 and D12.
I'm just saying, if I saw like a little 2 foot bipedal mushroom walk up to me and go, "Ah," I'd probably spit on him.
Hey man, that's a tick.
I
That's a
wonder.
tick. That is something. That's a check you're writing, man. And you have to figure out whether or not you can, what was that? What was that question go? You're writing a check that you don't know you can handle.
Cash out. Yeah, I do
Yeah.
wonder how you guys will handle Act Two, with the looming threat that is above you of not only just this entity that attacked you, it's aware of you now, the rest of you, as well as the internal affairs that is Spiral City. That and more when we come back for the actual beginning of Act Two. We will also be reintroducing Kalis as he will be returning as father Bishop Father Vincent Falcone for Act Two.
Oh shit.
Yippee!
And a little bit of, I mean, if you would like to join us in this voice call, and if you guys don't mind having at least 5 or 10 more minutes, I can give a little bit of an opening cutscene to what Falcone's been doing.
Bring back Falcone.
Sure.
The Vincent Falcone.
The change.org. The change.org
I'm gonna
petition
have
worked.
no clue what's going on.
The
That.
change.org petition worked. That
Yo, I gotta post it.
the anime
That,
studio listened to us.
it's absolutely true line.
Hang on, Nick.
Hey, we're finally getting eyes into the main or spire. Fine. When you're done with that match, would you like to do a little bit of light role playing for Falcone's?
Hey, so like, yeah, Nico after spitting on.
Returning player. Oh, I know. I'm with. Oh, okay, then yeah. All right, great.
Yeah, just
See
look
ya.
what. Look, yeah, look what I posted.
Yeah. So he'll be with us in a bit. He's in the middle of a match. Don't have a
Sometimes
token for.
sometimes you invoke the power of the worst things possible. Just maybe don't. Did I get the wrong impression to you, Nico? We have no idea what these little things are. We shouldn't try to act hostile. Meanwhile, this lady and her child pops up. Fuck you!
I'll be right back.
Take your time. If you guys need to go by any means, by all, I don't want to hold any of you. This is just extra stuff if you want to catch it.
I'll
I
wait for
think
Kalis.
I think I'm going to dip one because I don't know anything about Father Falcone at all, and I would not have heard anything about him. And also I have work in
So,
the
be safe,
morning.
man.
No worries. Then thank you for hanging out
um,
as always.
I hope everybody enjoys Nico thus far.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's great, dude.
Um, I'm not super. I'm very happy with how the little minis I made for everybody but Nico came out. Nico kind of has like a little Lord Farquaad thing going on. I gotta try to fix, but
I wasn't gonna
if you
say
if
it,
you
but I'm, glad you said it.
If you end up finding a better way to like represent yourself, by all means, provide it to me and we'll update it as such. Uh, do you guys like Roll20 as a medium?
Yes, I got used to roll 20 real quick.
Sorry, not Roll20. Tabletop Simulator.
Hmm, I don't mind. I don't mind simulator. I miss just clicking to roll and stuff, having the dice tower. I feel like at least on roll 20, my dice feels like truly random better than me rolling wrong and getting shit for it. That's just me.
Hey,
Okay.
Kalis.
Well,
Hello.
Hello.
let you go, Trinity, if you're gonna go ahead still bounce.
Yeah.
Take
I'm
it
safe,
easy,
man.
bro.
here, fellas. Thank you.
Hey, bud.
That's it.
Okay. And
Man.
then we'll wait for Evie to get back.
Oh no, like I was. See, if I had access to God Shattering Saw, I would show the fucking business. You know what I mean? Pump everything on that.
That was the one too.
Yeah, no, that's. Les likes writing checks that he thinks he can cash, but he really doesn't know that he can't. Also, damn it, I never got an action. What the fuck's going on with Carlos? Is he in, is he in bed with them? Damn it.
I mean,
Now let's go try to get
kind of straightforward at the end when she mentioned her their newest enforcer.
as a player, I know that, but as a plant, the oh,
Yeah, fair enough. DM, if you will look at my debuffs. Ah, yes. And I'm sorry, again, I'm just waiting for Eve to come back, and I'm gonna do a recap about how Falcone get to where he is and what's been going on to do the light role playing, etc. And I want Evie to be involved so he hears it.
it'd be like a solid JJ's. Meanwhile, in hell,
Essentially,
Meanwhile, in
meanwhile,
hell,
deep in the depths of hell, Falcone has
Falcone's
found
like
a place to rest his head. Boy, I can
the
he's
sure
like
use a
trucks,
drink.
bored.
he's like a. I want to imagine like the scene is like him at a ball, this whatever ball in hell, and he's
Let's
getting a
come back.
drink. He's like
I'll be right
five
back. Get
fifty
something
two,
to eat. My sugar dropped.
8,
No, you're fine, bro.
82, 82 gold coins for this. This is outrageous. The bartender turns around. It's Peter Griffin. You're out of here.
Hey, Evie, when you get a chance, check my stream.
Oh, is that the
That's
BRB?
hilarious.
Yep. It's got a song, too.
To bring up where we last left off Father Falcone, as part of the reveal of what's been going on since. The When Lance and Falcone fused, they achieved a power tier of, yeah, round 7, and that basically pushes them past the normality into near divinity, into an actual sort of sense of divinity. Whilst in this state, Hell's Wrath once they divided, right? Hell's Wrath experienced a ability to pull the conscious energy of Vincent Falcone with it towards hell. Vincent unable to really navigate and control these sudden sensation and energy provided by Lance's transformation with him, and then when losing it, suddenly being pulled by the Hell's Wrath into hell. Being brought into the Hell's realm, hell is known as Necropolis. It is the bastard version of the reality of the souls that go there. And as far as Vincent and the souls that you've all been encountered with, their version of hell would look like an inverted spiral city, thus called Necropolis. In the many layers of Necropolis, there are different sorts of punishments slash demons that roam. The deeper you go, quote, it's like a stalactite hanging from a ceiling. So the further down the stalactite you go, the stronger the demons are. Falcone has found himself at the top of this massive stalactite that hangs in the forever abyss darkness. And in the This first ring of Necropolis is the largest, most busiest portion where all the entry souls, damned and tormented, are sent to be sorted or tortured at that location. Falcone, first being mistaken as a soul, as a damned soul, is quickly then realized to be, oh wait, no, you're a demon. Oh no, you're fine. Sorry, get out of the line with all the others like schmuck souls. I'm sorry, dude. You're a demon. Take that express line where there's barely anybody.
Well, it
He
serves
gets
you right.
mm, takes the express line into the inner ring, into the ring of the Necropolis, where here there's fight rings, building constructs that represent the different city blocks that were there in life. And these city blocks are in a myriad of confusing and ever-changing blocks. Nothing ever really stays the same except for landmark. And Falcone's come to find a few his own personal landmark. In your time here, Falcone, you found the Heaven and Hell's the demonic and demon bar, angel bar. It's a weird and precarious
The
named
bar is
bar.
called Purgatory.
I mean, essentially, purgatory.
Well, if you want something neither heaven or hell, there you go.
No, it's well, it's not neither heaven
Technically,
or hell.
Purgatory's the in
It
between.
is heaven and hell's demon and angels bar.
It's like a co-ownership.
You know this. You've come to learn the bartender there as a man named Mad Hatter, not in association with the Mad Hatter, but takes off the anagram from the Looking Glass, who calls himself Mad Hatter, the bartender. There are other demons that hang out here, and despite the title of the bar, there isn't any angels. And despite always asking, "Hey, where are the angels at?" the bartender always responds, the Mad Hatter, "Well, they're hanging above us. They'll come down soon." This is a great place for drinks, intel, and other demons to come across each other to learn more about one another. And Vincent has been quite a busy folk. He doesn't like sitting on just being in hell. So spends his time speaking with damn souls, learning that they come from different parts of time and that even in Necropolis these souls vary from what they know of the spiral. There are even some souls that seem to have some sort of future knowledge, coming from a time that Falcone doesn't understand. Something about how Lance is peaked and he still doesn't do anything.
I don't need souls to tell me that. The best part of Lance's life was when I was inside him.
Wait a minute.
Jesus. Lance, you felt so messed up on your soul.
No,
Lance
God
just looks
damn
like
it.
Falcone's talking shit about me.
Yeah, he would honestly. Ever since they've infused, he has that sensation. It's just natural. It's like, yeah, that's Falcone shit talking me. Well, he is, and that's how I know he's alive. You know,
It is while
that's how I.
spending your time in the Demon and Angels bar, Falcone, that you've come across to learn that the different pecking order of demons here. They base themselves on the seven deadly sins. I'm not going to make it any harder on myself. There's just the power tier defines on how big that entity is, and each of the seven deadly sins have their head honcho. So hell isn't owned by a single entity, it is governed by the seven deadly sins, but they themselves don't really run hell itself. They try to. The others
We're more of
intervene
an
or
anarcho
help.
commune retreat.
Yes, akin to that. Might makes right down here. And the highest that you can achieve, try to achieve, is the fabled Prince of Hell, a title that no one holds currently, but it requires you, not requires you, but requires a single entity to gather either the patronage or the submissionhood of all the other the top entities. That is the only way Vincent could rule Hell. gaining the either again patronage by the other things, by the seven deadly sins, or gaining them into submission. Another spotted detail that Vincent has figured out while in hell is that his family runs a sort of pseudo carnival in hell. In the first ring, Falcone's family runs a sort of carnival styled gain your humanity back arcade group, head by Vincent's grandfather, a very prominent Italian mafioso. And he is still the grandiose mafioso that he was in life, that he is in now in death, running a very rigged carnival series of games. When finding out that his dear, dear grandson has gone into hell, your grandfather has reached out to you. Through your father. Your father came to you, Vincent. A one Archie Falcone. You gotta
No.
understand, Vincent. When the dawn calls you, you had to make the call to visit him.
Listen, I remember how it works upstairs as well as here. Hopefully, he knows something of value. Wasting enough time here. The
I
Chinese
mean,
sucks.
so the little bit of chance that we get to roleplay for you meeting the Don, he is just this demon goblin. He is quite literally a goblin in stature, and he
So
wears
like
a mafioso black suit on a swivel
so he
chair.
like he's like a no-go demon wearing a suit.
He's a nerdling.
For the want of better terms, sure.
I was actually thinking of Crimson Moxie's dad, but keep going.
Don turns and swivels over his chair as your as Archie Falcone goes, I brought you the Don, my son, your grandson, Vincent Falcone. Vincent, pay your respects to the Don. It's to kneel in front of the Don. Will you kneel?
Uh, Falcone would kneel.
You see a bright red light glow behind the Don's black shades. Hmm. He pulls out a methane box to his throat and goes, good, good. I'm proud of you for keeping tradition.
He's a robot.
No,
Throat cancer.
smoking throat cancer took it from him in his life, and death is still missing. He
Oh
smoked that
That's
much.
no,
rough.
He smoked that bad. I mean, you're also in hell, right?
Falcone. Falcone, please do not smoke.
Vincent, I summoned you for a business proposition, one I believe you may not be able to turn down. I see that you are human. No, not human. I see that you can are alive. You're not dead like the rest of us.
No, you're
Even
done. Last I checked, I was quite alive.
even living Jimmy over there is dead.
Even Jimmy the liar.
Jimmy the liar. Jimmy the liar's just
Why do you
there,
think he's in
two
hell?
thumbs. He's got two
He
thumbs up, and
lied
his
his
lower
way. He
the
lied
lower
his
half of his
way.
jaws. He lied his way. He was actually going to get into heaven.
So not to continue to do the voice, Vincent, the Don offers you a chance to work. So he essentially has a treasure hoard of his own torment. For you guys not know in the know, torment is hell's currency. He's willing to give you, and torment can be turned into to power. So you can pseudo gain yourself into a different power tier by using torment. He's willing to exchange a large amount of torment or use his torment in the way of you wanting to use it, his treasure trove. He wants you to help manifest him back into the physical realm. You can tie him to an object, you can tie him to a person or to a thing. The Don wants to get back to the physical realm. Jimmy the liar lied his way into hell. He actually
Lies
made
his
to
way
heaven.
into Smash.
Jimmy the liar ain't gonna tell you the truth.
Jimmy the Liar says you'll win this fight against him.
Hey,
Jimmy
look.
the liar. Jimmy the liar's in hell, but he's
If
got
you
his
cut the
entire bottom
if you
half of
cut the
his mouth
deal
taken out.
if you cut the deal with him, the Don, he'll help guarantee that whatever demon business that you're dealing with, whatever it is, or whatever business that you need help with to get out, he'll help you with. Because clearly you're here, and that's not
I was
supposed to
just
be a
going to
thing.
say, what a coincidence. I want to leave too.
So
Wait, what?
I help you leave. You help me return.
Yeah, just one question, just out of curiosity. What are you going to do when you're back?
Regain control of what I have lost.
Oh, I see, I see.
That
Ass.
is Caribbean mine.
Yes, did you know they're letting a woman run it now?
I would heart attack. Jesus
Hang on,
Christ.
hang on. I got better. Goes around, Jimmy, you lying sack of shit.
Shit.
You said it was a pilgrimage.
Slaps Jimmy over the head multiple times. You lying asshole. You said that it was in good hands. Despite clearly having the information told to him by Archie, Archie would have told the Don. No, no, actually, he should have. Falcone, no, Vincent, you would put it together. Archie never told the Don that he lost it to Queen Caribbean.
Falcone would shoot him a side look, like raising an eyebrow.
Dude, your father is like, you've never seen your father so like lowly or like, uh, when he was in his prime, he was acting like Don. Next to the Don, he's a whoop chihuahua. He's looking at you like, please don't say nothing. Come on, man. Get your
Please
old
don't
man.
hurt me,
Like,
bro.
come on, man. It's your old man. Remember me? Yeah, come on. I did that thing for your birthday. Remember the first man you whacked? I cleaned it for you. I cleaned everything.
No, no,
So
but
if you want Caribbean, what happens to the rest of Spiral City?
Huh? Oh, we can begin a campaign to take over the Spiral Council because fuck those assholes.
Oh, well, I
Uh,
think we can do business.
Tell me, do you know if Nebuchadnezzar still runs the Spiral Council?
Fuck, would he know that?
Not a fucking clue.
Falcone would just look up and shrug. Sorry, I've got nothing, Don.
I have not found his soul in hell, that
He could have gone
wretched
to heaven.
spirit. Begin to breathe into a Don be cooking right now. The Don pulls himself over to a breathalyzer.
Starts hacking out the log and then just like
Breathes into the
starts
respirator
laughing.
gun.
I
Sorry.
want to imagine Falcone's dad looks over like, "Hey son, please don't say anything more. Remember that one time Christmas I gave you that magic flying carpet, and then we both ate together?
God damn it. You've been on it with the fucking references tonight.
Like it's just a
Hey,
joke. It
come
doesn't
on,
have to be real."
Dairyland. No, no, I just love fucking anything they do with Carl.
Yeah.
He continues while you guys are like literally having your like OC chat, he's still laughing. Every few moments of laughing, he continues to breathe until finally, that was the first time in hell I have enjoyed a laugh. No,
Excellent.
Nebuchadnezzar will burn. My contacts are very deep. in Necropolis. I have
So you're
not hurt that wretched spirit.
Wait, hold on. Pause real quick. So you're telling me this guy is so evil that he's never walked a single angle of fucking All Eyes? Like, of all the Quarrel Council that we know, that we don't know that they're dead, how many of them died, but of all of them that have canonically died, he dodged the bullet. Are you fucking serious with me right now?
No, he was
No.
too busy making chocolate bunnies and throwing 3 kids into a furnace.
I would like to point out that Gawain didn't die immediately, nor did Johnny Miles die immediately when All Eyes was pulled apart.
No.
Members of the council have definitely died, and other members influenced by All Eyes have died throughout the spiral. Now, that doesn't mean they died. That doesn't mean stronger individuals could have died immediately.
You just don't have plot armor. They're not named NPCs. Once you become a named NPC, you get plot armor.
Damn. Skill issue
if
game
your
that says.
if your connections are so deep, I suppose you have a way to open the door from this end.
He looks carefully around. Gosh, that is knowledge that many covet.
Yeah, it's been real hard to find anything. And you lied to me, Jimmy the liar.
What can I
Will you
say?
will you slap Jimmy the liar outside the head as you've seen the Don do so?
I'd look at the Don to make sure.
He gives you an approving stare.
Smack him on the back of the head. Liar!
Ah! I didn't say nothing.
Even in hell, I guess the stick.
The real question is, do you have enough torment and sacrifices on the other end to open the portal?
Oh, you get me a interdimensional phone, and I think I could arrange something. I've even got my own little contacts. Nowhere near as good of yours, of course, Dawn, but something to be proud of nonetheless, I feel.
Will take me a bit of time to arrange a phone call.
Of course. I've got
In
a
the
10-foot hellbeast to wrangle anyway.
Who is the Hell Beast, by the way?
Well, that was the other business that Falcon Vince. After speaking with the Don, since the business has been arranged, uh, you leave and go return back to the demon bar, the demons and angels and demons bar. When you arrive there, you begin speaking to again Mad Hatter for more details regarding where exactly you might be able to find a demon. And he reveals to you that if you go to the second layer of Necropolis, there's a convenient large elevator. You just have to pay 100 torment to use it to go up and
Hmm.
down. And
Well,
in the
good
second
news, the
layer,
Dawn is paying.
I've got a question. How good are the drinks down in Necropolis?
it
Everything's
is,
watered down.
That's
You'll
a
get drunk
shocker.
still, but you gotta buy at least twice as much.
and
Hell's Wrath. Hell's Wrath is just in a studio apartment surrounded by 15 cats. He's just sitting
Oh,
there on like a giant lazy boy knitting with like reading glasses on it while there's like 3 cats on his lap.
All got little horns.
as you make your
I
way to
I
the
was
elevator, there's a large group of souls that stand around and such, waiting to be taken down to the second layer or to their judgment's layer. As you're waiting, Vincent, you notice that even in Necropolis, there's pygmies. For there are a few multicolored pygmies all around you. They're not like they actually seem to be like sinners as well, as they are solemn and do not respond. They have various colors: pink, yellow. There's a solid red one. The solid red one looks
I think it's.
really annoyed.
I think it's the first time I've ever seen those things quiet.
Hey,
Yeah,
big guy, how'd you get down here?
all of them are quiet except for that solid red one.
God damn elevator. It's useless down here. You think it'd get you faster.
I'm on I'm on business for a demon don and I have to stand in line.
Ah, that sucks to hear, man.
No, it's not a
What
line,
do
it's
Well,
like a
you?
you
large grouping.
Yeah, that sucks to hear, lad. Wait, hold on a second. You're still alive, aren't you?
yeah, you noticed.
Ah, shit. How'd you do it?
A couple of
Did you
other
die?
pygmies start to hear the conversation. Wait a minute, he's still alive?
Hey, he's
No, no,
still
no. Back off.
I'm
Gun.
living
Back off.
stench.
When that red
Life.
pygmy pulls out a gun, Falcone, you recognize that it's not what the pygmies carry at all. It is a beautiful ebony gun. It is 14 inches of pure stainless black ebony steel. It's got a beautiful ingression in
Does it say
Engraving.
Falcone's in
engravings.
heaven now on the side?
Hermes, no, bite Hermes' wings off.
Oh, we might want to workshop that one.
No, bite
Like bite
Hermes'
the cell.
wings.
Would it be like white selfium wings?
I'm curious how you got such a big firearm down here.
No. Oh, you know, when the weapons are in you, they can't sort
Why
shit.
you
They can't get it out.
why are you waiting in some kind of group if you have a gun? Just fire it in the air, everyone will scatter.
Security. It's stupid shit like that. I'm trying to lay
You're
on the
pulling a
incognito.
gun, you pulled out a 14-inch black gun and you're trying to remain incognito.
Fair.
Yeah,
The
as long as
elevator
I don't use
door,
it.
this massive, yeah, honestly, if you don't use it, this massive, like it's over 200, 300 feet large elevator door swings open as the above, no, as in, as in front of everybody is a massive platform willing to take anyone that walks onto it. And everyone begins to, for much better terms or worse, make their way into this gaping elevator. There's a line on the ground that reads in Latin, but as you look at it, it speaks into the language you understand it. Yes, even in hell in Necropolis it had Latin. And it reads, Ye who enter, abandon hope. Abandon hope, ye
Yeah,
who
Ah,
enter.
yeah.
he got the what pygmy guy spits at it. It's so boring. Trust me.
Well, good news, that's for the dead.
Amen to that, brother.
The House of the
Say,
Dead.
say, if you're living and you're not being picked on by all these schmucks around you, these lower demon schmucks around you, that
As there
means
are
you're
demons
demonic too.
harassing, there are demons harassing the spirits in the elevator as it's going down. Silent Hill
Yeah,
style. The
yeah.
So you're
demons
say,
see these weaker demons that harass in the elevator see Falcone, Vincent, and go, "Oh no 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 nope, sorry, no, you're a stronger demon. No 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 no." So you, they're
so-
power tier ones or twos at
Yeah.
best. You're a power tier three.
Oh,
They know their
I'm
place.
sorry, sir. I'm sorry, sir. Please don't report me. I've been trying my
Please
best.
don't report me. I'm on
I've
probation. I need this job. My
When
daughter
the
needs
demons
that's
braces.
when the demons come try to bother the red pygmy, they stay like a good 20 feet away from the red pygmy. The red pygmy
that's
just
not the
acts up oblivious. No, no, the red pygmy acts oblivious to the effect.
so. You're a demon. So you have to be a very high up there ranking demon, eh? How'd you do it? What got you into the whole club?
I got lured into a warehouse under false pretenses and challenged to a sword fight. Falcone pauses for a minute. I had a shotgun.
Ah, good old
And
knifey gun.
and apparently the rules are whoever wins becomes the demon. So here I am.
Pigby kind of paused, like rubs his little cheek. Blood chalice. Am I right?
Yeah, I'm telling ya. They need a warning label.
Falcone,
In more than French.
Vincent, it takes you a few moments to realize that the pygmy accurately guessed the ritual that you used.
So,
Now,
the
either that's
Dawn.
common knowledge or something special about you, my little gun wielding friend.
Oh man, it depends on what you decide to do.
You
I mean,
sort of remind me someone I recently had the displeasure of meeting, but the pleasure of annihilating. Can't
annihilating.
quite put my finger on it though.
Look, reasonable Bob. Trust me, whatever you're thinking, I'm not it. However,
I'm not him, but I am him.
yes, I. But however, you interest me. What's your name, kid?
Hmm. You can call me Falcone. That works well enough here.
You know, it's the same Falcone that works with the that mob store. What was his name? That shite
Uh,
store.
uh, the Don is a businessman. Last person who
Yes,
called him the M word. They're still fishing out pieces from the fifth layer.
Hmm.
interesting. Looks back at Falcone. If you ever feel like you want to step up the power scaling, I got you in spades, my boy. I got means and
Now you
methods of.
really reminded me of him now. Which is strange. He should be dead. So he would end up in hell, I'd assume.
Hmm, wait, what? Dead? What are you talking about? Who's dead?
Oh, I won't risk it saying his name. No
I
reason to
mean, if
tempt
it's
the devil, right?
you both start fucking laughing. No, 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 seriously. If he's dead as you think he is, the name no longer has any influence. What the fuck are you talking about?
Because what if he isn't as dead as I think he is?
Could be.
What if,
Looks at the
through
camera,
strange
extra dead.
circumstance. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
What if, through strange circumstance and coincidence, maybe he did end up in hell, or maybe they ended up in hell. Maybe a being like that so powerful you can't keep a soul in one portion, so you gotta split it.
Think. I see. However, I will look. I'll be real
My
frank with you.
counterpoint is not.
Uno reverse
What?
card. That's Heavy's fucking name.
Be frank with you. This is my first time meeting you. I wouldn't. If I was like this enemy thing, don't you think I would have killed you by now? If I was this enemy, I
I
wouldn't
don't know
bait
how
you
well
into.
killing a demon in hell goes.
Oh, trust me. You think that this whole kind of like waves his little balls around is bad? Try the deeper sections. Super Detroit is what they call it. Well, that's what I call it. It makes regular
Hmm.
Detroit look like a heaven.
I don't know if his name's so important. What's it worth to you?
Hmm.
At that
I mean, I'm
point,
just
Respect.
curious.
the elevator finally cranks onto the second floor, where Vincent gets off. The red pygmy stays on.
I'll see you around, Vincent. Take care.
Oh, I'm sure we'll see each other again, my little friend. I've got all of my eyes on you.
A
It's fucking
large
like,
demon starts
Okay.
laughing next to the small pygmy. No, 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 you're not gonna see him. He's going straight to Tartarus. Isn't that
you
right?
act
Wait,
like
what?
that. He looks up at the big demon. I'll just get out again. You know me.
See you around.
Like that one
Close.
dude with all the face paint, Mr.
No,
Freeze.
Mr.
Yeah,
Freeze.
as the elevator goes down, they would hear a loud. Vincent would hear a loud bang.
Oh, I'm sure he'll be fine.
It's at the second port of Necropolis that Vincent discovers the fighting pits, of which is a large, despite its name calling the fighting pits, it's in nebulous term for a battlefield that stretches near indefinite. Many Vikings once called this Valhalla, and so there's still just this massive pool and bodies of people fighting these large stone columns that jut all the way up to the top of
I thought that was a bar.
No,
Hmm?
this is the second floor now.
No,
Second
I
floor.
you didn't. You can catch my reference. Don't worry about it.
I get it.
I didn't get
Yep.
a reference.
I didn't get the
I said,
reference.
Skyrim reference.
oh no, no,
Double key.
nope.
Double key.
Oh.
I'll explain later, but for now, it's time to change lives and mix drinks. Keep going.
Yeah, I still didn't get it, but that was a funny catchphrase. Vincent, you find yourself at the fighting pits. This is a large battlefield, blood pools, these stone columns that stretched all the way up to the top of the ceiling, which is the second ring. And you see that everyone is fighting to the bitter end. You can feel a familiar presence periodically before finally getting a better look at Hell's Wrath, enjoying himself, fighting constantly. Human opponents, demon opponents. He's going toe to toe against anyone and everyone that can swing at him. They get good
Yeah,
hits
yeah, that's
in.
about him.
He gets good hits in. Oh, he is happy, happy like a puppy, and like a Alaskan husky that found itself outside in snow. You are gonna have a hard time reining him back.
Oh no, you just have to lure a husky back in with treats.
He's currently fighting a big boned fellow named Big Larry
Mhm.
No, no, he's
and his
fighting
brother
Lance's. He's fighting Lance's
Little
ancestor.
Barry.
Falcone will be sitting there, arms crossed, just waiting, waiting for him to win, because he's gonna win.
Oh, I mean, he keeps jumping into
Anytime
different.
now.
Yeah, he keeps jumping into different fights. That's the thing. He'd
Dumbass.
kill two or three other demons or people. He'd turn over to fight a really strong one that came up. Because what's happening is he kills the weaker ones easy. A strong demon comes, he fights and pushes them away and tries to keep distance and keeps a serious fight. And then another demon comes up to him, thinking it could fight him. But then he's stronger than that one, clearly, and cleaves it in two. He keeps dancing around different targets.
Come on, stop
Yeah,
playing with your friends. We got a job and we can't ignore it.
Yeah, Boris McKinley.
I can't rhyme it right
Very
B
now,
much
but
O
it's like,
so.
R S.
why are you being a
Don't worry
bland?
about it.
It's not all. It's not. I'm not playing by
Why
party
are
to
you
your
being so
plan.
bland? This battlefield is grand. Well,
Yeah,
listen, unless you want to
Especially-
explain to the Don himself why you'd rather fight already dead opponents. Besides, why fight Lance's ancestors when we can fight Lance himself? One of the two entities that's ever actually given us a good fight. Not to
well,
disparage the boss's dungeon.
no, of course, of course.
The other one
And
No,
being
no.
Anatar.
to
Besides,
respond,
not only Lance, don't you want to get the lad that broke your horn? Made you asymmetrical?
he does rub
You
it,
know, can I
but
pause?
but
Can we pause real quick? One of the hardest fights you went through as Falcone was fighting yourself.
Yeah, I know.
Oh
I
my
am my own
god.
worst enemy.
so
Same, man.
Falcone. I need to go home to the flat. I need to feed my cats.
cannot go, for
Cats need to
there
be
is a
fed.
foe.
Well, do you want to explain that to the Don, or do we just kill him? We're on a schedule. The Don doesn't like lateness. Trust me, he gets uppity. Ask
Without
Tardy
rhyming,
Terry. I'm
he
sure he's
gets
down here too.
Hell's Wrath flies over, like after like he loses that happiness, flies over to Vincent, stares him down, being serious, and goes, "Fuck the Dawn." Without rhyming.
Oh, oh, he's not. I'm really serious. Fine, let me put it like this. You remember how strong we were when we were Lance?
Mm.
Okay, we're not gonna get strong like that again down here. You know how we do get strong again like that?
Mm.
We eat Lance or suck his energy out. I don't know
Crazy.
yet, but we could probably just eat him.
This
But
is a
you can
Congo
stay
line of
here and fight these weaklings.
"There's a foe I must slay."
Well, then let's go kill the twit. Why don't you just say so? I'm sitting here monologuing like I'm exposition dumping.
Well, it's going to be the start of your entry.
Yeah.
He Vince Hell's Wrath needs to take time to summon the foe, but once he's ready, he'll summon you. At the same time,
Fine, but I'm bringing the Dawn and his men. He's not gonna like this.
our foe may play trickery. You may
Well,
bring
then
your
we'll play
allies.
chicory. And good news, we're better at it.
Mm, yeah, and with that is
I
our
don't think
small
you become a Dawn in hell without being good at
Dawn.
trickery.
And with that, we will leave the reveal because Vincent will have to deal with killing a demon that Hell's Wrath is interested in. He'll get the help from the Dawn. Getting this help, he has to help the Dawn get out of hell.
Yeah, we're both getting out of hell. I
Well, you
swear to Christ,
first.
if he backstabs me. Yeah, me first. I'm easier to
Don't,
send
for-
through.
don't forget, Falcone. Once you're done getting out of hell, pull the ladder up. Don't let him fall behind you.
No, you
Listen,
gotta
I
understand.
totally
Pull
wouldn't
up.
summon him, put him in an infirm body, and kill him and absorb his power. I'm not that kind of player.
Looks left, looks
I've
right. Looks left, looks right.
No, it's not him looking left and right. It's the dog looking left and right.
No, it tells right behind him just.
He's doing that.
Can I eat him now?
Mm,
All
yeah, it's
right,
just the wet
and that
pig,
is the
wet
and
piggies on
that
the elevator.
I was going to say that is the end of the cutscene.
Damn, this elevator's taking forever.
By the time Falcone sat down there this whole time,
Everything I've mentioned is his adventure whilst you all were doing the Emerald Isle and the plus arm thing.
I see.
He catches up in timeline as soon as you guys go into Act 2. He fights a demon. He has to help fight demons with Hell's Wrath,
Does he still have his Doom shotgun? Or is that still
No.
in the waking?
the physical
Is
realm.
that, so it's like when he finally gets to the shotgun, it's like some kind of cultist is holding the shotgun, and he's like in Marvel, it's Bill as he
Derek
sees
could
Falcone
hold it.
snatch it.
It's in a shrine,
Maya waits
right
for
next
when
to the
Vincent
amulet.
at Marzo. It is said the amulet's eye will open when Vincent will return.
On the first
Oh,
day,
I bet I could communicate through the eye.
Yeah,
Or
Morse
the
code
amulet.
With enough
blinking.
Yeah,
with enough
blinking at
blood,
him.
with enough blood
Yeah.
and torment, yeah.
Well, hopefully the Dawn's able to pull through.
on the first
No,
stage, in the first battle, when the shadows first lengthened, one stood.
Wait a minute. I remember this passage. This is the series of passages.
The Falcone.
um, this
All right. Thank you
hang
guys
on,
so much. Sorry?
continue. Continue. I'm just looking for something.
Well, I was just wrapping up saying thank you guys for hanging out as long as you have. I really appreciate having you guys for an extra hour just to go over Vincent's reveal and entry to how he's going to enter Act 2. Hope you guys have a great night, and I can't wait to catch you when we actually start.